Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
And we are back off a
bye. I guess you'd call it an unexpected bye.
Unexpected bye.
Which kind of threw everything off because we didn't want to do the show and continue talking about the same stuff we've already talked about over and over again.
Yeah, and talking about the same games, upcoming games that haven't happened, and, you know.
Yeah, so.
But they finally happened.
Yeah.
They have finally happened.
And we'll go over the scores from the Week 9 scores of the All-Star Touch Football League. So Rock Bottom beat Committee 31-0. Steel City beat the Prospects 7-0. Well, that was a forfeit.
Yeah, that was a forfeit.
Forfeited.
That was a forfeit.
They didn't have enough players, so the Prospects forfeited on that one. Camden beat Price Electric 6-0. Reflection beat Colonial Diner 20-8. The Braves beat the Panthers 27-6. And
I'm faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
Oh, Mr. Nasty time.
Mr. Nasty time. Take it easy.
That's for GC Irish.
Beat the Patriots 7-0. They got their first win.
Their first win of the season. Where's the applaud? Let's applaud them. Let's applaud them right now.
Yellow.
Damn, it's been that long. I forget what you Congratulations to the GC Irish.
Yeah, they got their
finally getting their first win of the season. You know, they had a tie, but
they tied against the Patriots 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Their first real win.
Because that turned your confidence around as a team.
Yeah.
You know, because you guys are kind of coming off your first win after a couple weeks of buys, losses, you know.
Chaos.
Buys,
losses, and chaos.
Yeah. Don't it kind of feel like the new season, like you guys won and feel like you didn't play for so long and you finally got a win and it feels good?
Yes, it does. Coming off a bunch of buys, losses, and turmoil, chaos,
drama,
nonsense.
You guys actually went out there and you enjoyed playing the game, and everybody had fun, and the way it's supposed to be.
It definitely was. It definitely was a good game. We had a good game. We had a good showing yesterday, and you know, let me applaud my guys.
Yeah, definitely deserve an applaud.
Back, baby.
Definitely deserve an applaud for that one.
I hope so. I mean, let's just hope to keep this thing moving, you know?
Yeah, because next week you guys are up against Committee, which you've been talking shit about since since the beginning of the season. You've been
I've just been telling the truth about Committee, man.
Not egging Committee on. I wouldn't call it egging them on. I'd call it antagonizing them a little bit. You've been
I guess.
Rubbing it in a little.
I guess poking the bear.
Poking the bear, yeah.
Poking the bear, like.
So.
It is what it is.
Hope that bear doesn't bite you.
You know what? and if they do.
It's all good fun, you know what?
Yeah, I just hope, you know, we have a good game. We have a good game against them.
You should. Know. You seem to get the Braves back together, hopefully.
I don't want no problems with Committee, you know.
It's all fun. It's all in good fun.
I don't want no problems with Committee, man. But, it does feel good to have football back. It felt like opening day all over again.
Yeah.
It was so weird that 2 weeks felt like
a month.
2 months.
Yeah.
It felt like we haven't played in so long. I guess just because we came off
and you haven't been excited about it. Like, you weren't even looking forward to the games.
Came off a miserable loss.
Yeah.
Coming off a miserable loss, so I guess it felt longer for me. I don't know how it felt for everybody else. But coming off, you know, that miserable loss, a game we had control of, and then, you know, more reflections. But to bounce back the way we did this week, like I said, I'm just so proud of the guys, and you know, hopefully we can just keep this thing moving and going, you know, keep going strong until the playoffs start within the next couple of weeks. You know,
3 weeks from now the playoffs start because you play the Committee next week, but then everybody has a bye for Memorial Day.
So we have a game next week. Yeah. So everyone has a game next week and then another bye.
Everybody has a bye for Memorial Day.
Memorial Day
then
bye.
Everybody has another game, and then the playoffs start.
And then straight into the playoffs.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that was the original plan, but
it wasn't. There was originally supposed to be a bye in between the playoffs and regular season, but because of last week,
because of the rain delay.
Yeah. It's
the
now
thunder and lightning
Which wasn't it raining the same amount this past week that it was last week?
It kind of was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was thunder and lightning. So I guess I don't know. I guess the weather report. So Bill kind of just, I guess he just kind of like made a decision about, like
he couldn't cancel it again. Yeah, he couldn't cancel this week's game again.
That's tough. Like having 3 weeks off for rain.
So what he did was
it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad in the rain. It was kind of cold rain, but it wasn't lightning or nothing like that. So, but I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was lightning the week before.
Oh yeah, because you weren't out there because he canceled it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But was it light? I think he canceled it because of the lightning.
He said the weather report was calling for lightning. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess and if it didn't lightning, I guess Hurricane Schwartz was wrong.
They usually are. They usually are.
I guess fucking Hurricane Schwartz was wrong. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back. We're back. The league is back. I'm not saying we're back. Like, I'm not just the Braves. I'm talking about the whole entire league. I'm talking about the whole entire league is back. There were some good games this week. A
lot of upsets, in my opinion.
I don't think there was any upsets.
Well,
I don't think there was any upsets. Rock Bottom was supposed to be committed.
Yeah.
That was a beatdown. And the only upset that I feel like it was an upset was the Prospects forfeiting. I mean, damn.
Yeah, Camden was supposed to beat Price Electric.
Yeah, Camden was supposed to beat
Colonial. Yeah. The Braves were supposed to beat the Panthers, and then
I don't know. No. Remember, they were favored.
They were
favored.
They were favored because they had a better record than you guys did. Better record than us. But they also played a lot easier teams than you guys did. Well, I wouldn't say easier, but
they played their game. They played a good game. They played a good game. We had a pretty decent game. We played our best game of the season, and
everybody showed up and everybody played their best.
Everybody played hard. Everybody played strong and
had fun doing it.
And it was awesome.
That was the most excited I've seen you in a long time. Like,
yeah. I got up and I was like, I'm like, yeah, we're playing the Panthers. I was listening to the fucking Rocky theme song. Like, yeah, I gotta get there. We're playing the Panthers. You were like, yo, hey, where are you going? I was like, we're going to play the Panthers.
You're like this.
Right. Like,
You're playing that while you're getting ready for the game.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like, yeah.
We're back. You knew before you even left, you were back. Because before that, the last couple games, Reflection, I forget who you guys played before Reflection. You weren't into it. You just weren't excited about the game. And
things weren't going the way I envisioned.
Yeah.
And, so I just had to take the bull by the horns and, go from there.
Get your Rocky on. And
get my Rocky on and go there. Yeah. That was Randy's story, by the way. I was just taking Randy's story and put myself in it.
Getting your Rocky on.
Yeah, like, hey, where you going? We're playing the Panthers.
You had your boombox with your Rocky music playing while you was walking out the door. Like,
Put my socks on, some eye black, like started punching some steaks in the freezer.
So you're punching steaks in the freezer.
Started chasing chickens up the street. Like, yeah. Getting my Rocky on.
The block
getting
with
my
your
Randy on.
Gloves on.
Yeah, getting my Randy on. So. But yeah, everything came out pretty good this week. What we got coming up next week?
We got at 8:45 Camden versus Reflection, Prospects versus the Panthers, Steel City versus Price Electric, and then at 10 o'clock we got Rock Bottom versus GC Irish, the Patriots versus the Panthers, and then Committee versus the Braves.
Yes. What do you think should be the game of the week?
It's a good question because, I think Camden's going to beat Reflection. I think the Prospects are going to beat the Panthers. I think Steel City is going to beat Price Electric. I think Rock Bottom's going to beat GC Irish. The Patriots and the Panthers
that could be game of the week.
That's the only one I'm not sure about because I'm sure you guys are going to beat Committee, but that's the only one I don't know.
I don't know if we're going to beat Committee.
They're going to be coming with their A game, I'm
going to be humble. I'm going to be humble now. I'm not so sure if we're going to be.
Who is it? Tyree?
No, Tyree's from Rock Bottom. Yeah. Who had a hell of a game?
Committee?
He had a hell of a game.
Val?
Val is from
Committee, right?
Wait, Val's from the Panthers. I think. Yeah,
Well,
let's take a call.
Mr. Larry.
Yo.
What up?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I'm over my my heartbreak from yesterday, so.
Oh, I couldn't believe
today,
that.
You know what I mean?
What happened,
I couldn't believe when I heard that. That's upsetting.
Man.
Yeah, that was upsetting.
I can't even tell you how I
you.
feel, man. It was like somebody was squeezing my heart, bro, looking at that field just sitting empty as I was watching the other games play. It was crazy.
He even said it earlier. Like, I felt so bad for Larry. He was the only one out there and standing in the rain by himself.
Like, what the freak happened, Larry?
Oh no, I mean, you know, I had to do my part for the videos of the league, but you know, I wasn't leaving.
When it was time to play, like, I didn't see anybody on your team, dude, at all. They came afterwards, after, like, around, like,
late though,
like 9:30.
We only had 4 people show up, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
2 other people showed up at 9:07, but it wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? So
did you lay into him a little bit? Did you?
No, not the 2 people. Oh no, I did lay into my team. I did send a group text message. I definitely laid into my team overall. But the 2 guys that showed up late, you know, shit happens, and I understand. You know, they drove together, picked each other up. It was just bad luck, you know.
Yeah.
3 guys went unaccounted for, and I do know we have 2 guys on the roster that are injured. So, like, you know.
So 3 guys just didn't show up at all. Nothing.
Man.
That's crazy.
I want to see that game. I want to see how you guys matched up against Steel City as well. You know, that would have been a good game.
I mean, dude, it was one of the worst feelings ever in my life. Just, especially like you guys said, with the 2-week bye before that. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Every day, I think about football at least once every day, and you know, my mind was Steel City, and that killed me, man. Killed me.
Yeah, that would me too. Like, I would. Yeah.
I've been pissed.
Yeah.
But you know.
That's a shame.
But you know, life moves on. You know, just make sure you guys get it back together. And so now you guys basically have 3 weeks off. You're gonna play 1 game and then have another week off. So you guys are gonna play within a month.
It's not good. Not good.
1 game, dude. And then have 1 more game going into the playoffs, dude. That's not good, man.
I mean, and basically, if you've been following along with the elite playoffs, the way it's going to be laid out, the top 3 are going to get a first-round bye. So that's officially now Rock Bottom, Steel City, Camden. Yeah, so you know, with us doing this, we just stamped our ticket for a first-round game. You know what I mean? When it would nice to have that bye.
You're going to be playing committee in the first round, yeah.
Is that what the playoff picture looks like right now?
Yeah, because Steel City, Rock Bottom, and Camden are the top 3 right now, so they have a bye. So 4 and 5 play each other. So right now it's going to be the prospects versus committee. That's what it's at right now.
Okay. Damn.
You know, it's just missed opportunities, man. Missed opportunities.
Yeah.
And Steel City, they only had 6 guys. I mean, we really could have had a chance to do it all.
A winnable game. Yeah, a winnable game. A winnable game. Man. And you know, the elements at work yesterday, so, you know, it kind of put almost every team evenly matched. When it's raining like that, man, it's like your speed.
Yeah, very true.
If your team is speed oriented, like, no, not in the rain, not playing in the slush, not playing in the mud, not playing in the slop. You know, it's like it kind of evens all the teams out. That's how I kind of feel. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, the ball's slippery, so, you know, it's just even playing field.
I love it. I absolutely love the elements, man. Snow, rain, it doesn't matter to me. And I was even upset kind of about having off last week because, dude, there was other leagues in the area that still had a game. So we could have had a game.
He was too. There was no reason for him to cancel that. Like,
I mean, I guess he was just listening. I understand why he did it.
But there's times in the past where he's followed the weather, and just because it called for thunder, he never canceled.
Yeah, unless he actually saw it himself. He canceled it on Saturday. So
or Sunday morning he would cancel it if it was thundering in the morning, but never Saturday.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird, but I get why he did it. But I feel like we could have played. I feel like we could have played last week. You feel like we could have played last week?
Absolutely. And you got to remember, like, I do kind of understand that we do have to save our fields for the township of Deptford because we don't want to lose our license to be able to play on those fields. But like I said, there was all these other leagues going on, so it's just not a good time. I think it was a bad choice, but it's all good.
Yeah,
I agree. It just
feels like a lot of time passing, time off.
Yeah.
And it's just, either it can help or it can really just like if you have momentum and you like to play back to back like that, like some people like time off. I mean, I don't, man. I like to play. I'll keep playing, but if you guys anybody,
and I'm not going to say any names about going back to my team, bro, about my forfeit. Like, it was kind of just the players that weren't like it didn't feel like they loved the prospects that didn't show up that game. You know what I mean? So it's like, especially having all those weeks off, maybe it's just that fire wasn't there. But like I said, for me, and I know for some of my other guys, the original prospects, the fire was there. They came hungry.
It was for Jeff too. Like, he was excited about after having all these weeks off too. He was excited about it. But I get what you mean. Like, they just weren't after having that time. It just made them not want to go. I guess you could say, like,
I don't know. I don't know. But
that sucks though.
I mean, everybody deals with the elements differently. Some people don't like playing in the rain. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but I don't care about it. I mean, I'll play in the rain.
Yeah, but
I mean, and then some people just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
even Price Electric in Camden, they were almost short guys.
That was a real low-scoring game, man. Like 6-0, and then like all the 10 o'clock games seemed to be real low-scoring yesterday. GC Irish and the Patriots 7-0. Camden and Price Electric 6-0. That's a little different, Like.
That's true, man. That's true.
I guess it started raining a little bit more.
Reflection is the highest one at 10.
Reflections in Colonial Diner. I guess they had like a regular game, but I mean, I don't know. What was the score for GC Irish and the Patriots the week before that?
Yeah,
2020. Okay. 2020 is 2020 in overtime for that good old-fashioned tie.
That's true.
Go 7-0. I mean, I don't know. Let's ask him. Let's bring him on. Yo, Jim. Welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio. What's up, man?
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man? We got Larry on, man.
Yeah. I've been listening. Yeah. Yep.
Now,
what's what?
I said, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man?
Oh shit! Sorry. Hey, what's up?
He said, what's what?
Now, let me ask you this, Jim. Let me go to this. Do you feel like we should have had a bye last week? Do you think you should have canceled those games? I wouldn't say bye, but you think you should have canceled those games?
I don't fault him for it because I think it's what Larry said. He went off by he went by the news, and I guess it said it was going to rain. I don't watch the news, so I don't know. But I guess he heard it was going to rain all day Saturday and Sunday, or all day Sunday, and he didn't want to tear up the fields. That's what I think. That's why I think he didn't have the game. So I can't knock him for it because it's like Larry said. You don't want to lose. You can't lose that permit. So I didn't. Dude, well, forget it. I didn't even care. I didn't even care. No. I didn't even care that the game that it got canceled. That's how bad of a season it's been. I really didn't care. When Eric texted me Saturday and said there's no games, I really didn't give a crap. I just said I'll just drink more tonight. So it's been no big deal.
Truthfully, that's kind of what Jeff said too. He said we're going to lose anyway. Fuck it.
I didn't care. Yeah, and that's not like me. I'm usually like so fired up. I was like, dude, this has just been just horrible, just awful. It's just been a bad season. I didn't even care.
Last week, Jeff was saying the same thing. Like, I can just stay up later on Saturday and drink a couple more Budweisers. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You say we're going to anyway.
Yeah.
But this week
I had Jeff's six-pack after the game, but he left because of the rain, so I drank them. So, sorry, Jeff. There goes your beer, Jeff.
You know what, man?
Horrible,
it was too cold, man. It was too cold.
It was pouring, dude. It was freaking pouring. It was horrible. I was shaking my head like the whole game, dude. It was horrible, dude. It was horrible.
I mean, how did that game go with you guys? Did you
it was a terrible game. We didn't move the ball at all, and they didn't move the ball at all. It was just terrible. Like I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying we would have won on a dry field because obviously we're pretty evenly matched. But you couldn't do it. I looked at Eric. I mean, as bad as it sounds, I looked at Eric in the second quarter and I said, "We're not going to score. We're going to get shut out." That's what I told him. We're going to get shut. Like I threw a bunch of bombs last week against GC Irish. I mean, I completed like maybe 3 or 4. I threw one bomb the whole day yesterday. Like you couldn't. That's why. And, we lost and we got shut out, so obviously it's on me. So, I was disappointed. But then when I saw the scores, Committee got shut out. The Committee never gets shut out with that quarterback. Price Electric got shut out. They never get shut out with their quarterback. Camden scored 6 points. GC Irish scored 7. We scored 0. Like the weather was the weather. I mean, it really was. Everything I threw was high and behind people, and I couldn't throw. The ball's real heavy and it's real slip. It was horrible. It's terrible. You guys are like, oh, I don't mind playing in the rain. Yeah, well, try throwing in the rain, dude. It's horrible.
Yeah. Hey, man, I couldn't even imagine doing that. Having to play quarterback in the rain.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I noticed all the scores were. It's like a lot of low-scoring games, man. Like, I mean.
Like I said, neither team really moved the ball. Their touchdown. I think yesterday games were like you said when I was watching your game, Jeff. In the first half, you guys or the Panthers weren't moving the ball at all. And and somebody said that like Ralph threw like three interceptions or something like that. Like that's how I think teams had to score, just by getting turnovers, because GC Irish's one touchdown is when I threw an interception like at our own 20-yard line. So they had a short field and they scored. But other than that, we didn't move the damn ball and they didn't move the damn ball. It was just ridiculous. They got 2 personal fouls in a row. We got 30 yards worth of penalties and still didn't score. That's how bad it was, dude. 30 yards of penalties and we didn't score. It was just, like I said, I looked at Eric. I'm like, we're going to get shut out because I had no confidence whatsoever, none. I was just so frustrated the entire day. It was just terrible.
I mean, how did your receivers hold on to the ball?
They didn't drop many. They didn't. I mean, it was a couple drops, but I mean, you got to expect that. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to tell people to just catch the ball with your body because it would be easier, but they couldn't because everything I threw was friggin' high. Like they had to reach. Everything I threw was high. Like I had no control over the ball. Sounds corny, but it is true. Everything I threw was high. I threw the one interception because it was like so far behind the guy. It was just like. It was brutal, dude. It was brutal. Everything I ran, we completed balls, but they were all like 5-yard balls. Like they weren't doing anything. Like everything was so short that I was completing. I didn't go deep at all. Like, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, I mean, give them credit. They're like I said, they're pretty good, man. They got good players. So, whatever. We're just horrible. Like our game against. Oh, the schedule's wrong. When you guys read the schedule off, you got the Panthers on there twice. We don't play the Panthers. We play Colonial. He put us against the Panthers, but we play Colonial. And no disrespect to no disrespect to Colonial. That game, us against Colonial, is the toilet bowl, dude. That is the toilet bowl. That game.
You gonna be doing this? You gonna be getting your Rocky on?
Yeah.
You getting your Rocky on against Colonial?
Yeah, I know, dude. Larry can put us dead last. I'm not even gonna fight it anymore, dude. We're just bad. I'm not. I don't care. I should apologize. I should apologize to Kim, man, because she's always picking us every week, and we stink every week. So sorry, Kim.
Hey, I still got faith in y'all. Just like I had faith in the Braves. You guys will turn it around. You still got playoffs. But the way it's looking right now, you guys are, the way it's looking right now is you guys are going to be matched up against Price Electric in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot. Thanks for telling me again. Yeah, I know that, and that's like the one team we don't want to play. But that was the same thing last year. I'm like, oh man, we don't want to play them, and we played them. But if we play them, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. You know, all we had to do was beat GC Hours for one of these 2 games. We couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever. I don't know. Whoever we play, whatever.
Wow. I mean that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's
Thank God
tough.
for the Braves. Thank God for the Braves, or we would only have 1 win. No.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, the only hope I have is we beat Colonial, and then the Prospects forfeit again, and then we beat them, so then we get 2 more wins.
Man, I mean, shit, bro. Like it's just been a long, grueling season for everybody, though, man. Like not just you guys.
I agree.
You guys are struggling too.
We're definitely struggling, man. We struggled.
Still are.
3 games in a row.
You had a good game, but you're still struggling. You're starting to get it back together, but you guys are still struggling.
We didn't struggle yesterday.
You guys looked really good yesterday, dude, without a doubt. Defensively, defensively you looked great. And then I left. I think you started scoring points like towards the end, like after I left to warm up or go. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I think you scored a couple times after that.
Yeah.
You guys look like a good team again, man. Good chemistry.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, you see what happens? You know, I'm not gonna say anything.
Absolutely.
But you see what happens when you know
move certain elements.
Yeah, man. Can't have negativity, that's all, man. And that's just that proved the point, that's all.
It really does. One person
proved a major point.
It just proved the point, that's all. We looked, we felt good, we played good.
And had fun.
And we all had fun. You know, it wasn't about who was getting the ball or.
I'm glad we don't have a game Memorial Day weekend because me and Scott are going down the shore. That's going to be a train wreck down there, dude. Yeah, it's going to be bad, dude. Train wreck city, but we don't have no football, so don't worry about it. You got to call me up and make sure he makes curfew and all that shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're going out. I'm going to talk to him the whole weekend. I'll be like, yo, don't play with the Braves in the fall, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it. That's what I'm going to tell him. I'm just kidding. Jeff gets real mad. I'm only kidding. I ain't going to say that.
Nah, man. I mean, Scott had a really good game yesterday, man. He really did. Like,
yeah, he was happier too because I was talking to him when you guys were playing. He seemed pretty happy.
Yeah, like seemed like a different guy, less stressed.
Yeah. Like throwing the ball to players.
He was just mixing it up.
Yeah.
Like, that was the best game he played all season. And I feel like the defense, that was the best game the defense played all season.
Yeah, they scored real late. They scored late in the game, right? The Panthers.
Yeah. But we wanted to shut out, but we didn't get it. But Panthers are a good team, So.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah.
I mean, Panthers, they could use a couple athletes, man. You know what I mean? They couldn't match up against you guys. That was their problem.
Yeah, it's true too. Yeah. Things were getting heated too, man. I said things were getting heated in that game too.
There was a lot of cheap bullshit going on. I mean, like they played. I'm not gonna bring it up, bro. Like, it was just a cheap shot that shouldn't have happened. And I think, there's no room for that shit in this league, man. You can't.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I knew Coop was real mad, so I'm assuming somebody hit him pretty late or whatever happened.
It wasn't a late hit. It was like an illegal pick, but a forearm to his face.
Almost knocked his
teeth out. He did it. I told you why he did it. He did it. The other guy did it out of frustration. When I was walking up, they ran a drag to him, and he got tackled, and the ref didn't call, and he was cursing at the referee. Was it Coop that was covering him?
Oh, that's true.
No,
that's true.
It was Aaron that was covering him.
Oh, Aaron. Yeah, he was real mad about that. So then the next play, I think it was just whoever was in front of him, he was going to hit the guy. That's what I think it was.
You're right, Jimmy. I think you're exactly right.
Yeah, that dude's cool, too. That dude's real cool, actually. The dude, I didn't see it, so I'm not even going to – I'm not saying – I don't know what happened, but that dude's really cool. So I think he was just really aggravated and he
You know what?
because of the last play.
That I mean, I'm not gonna. I know it didn't go against my team, but keeping it real, it was a penalty. Aaron was early. Like he was
definitely. I saw it walking up. It was early. Absolutely, yeah.
He was definitely early, man, and it should have been a flag. And I understand that it didn't call it, but I understand, getting angry about not getting calls, but you don't try to go out there and try to hurt somebody. Dude.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You don't try to hurt somebody, especially when they're not looking and you blindside somebody.
Yeah.
I like him too. He's a good dude. He came on the show. I like him. I talk to him every time I see him, but you just can't play. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You don't want to hurt.
Like I said, I didn't see what he did, but I'm just saying he was just heated because of the play before that. That's all I'm saying.
For Coop to get
angry,
which he usually doesn't, it had to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. That was the worst thing they could have done because he was so fired up, dude. I watched him like the next two series. He was just blanketed the shit out of Lance's son, dude. Like didn't even run off the line, dude.
Yeah,
Coop's
I know.
really good, man. Coop's really good if people don't know him. He's really, really good on defense. Really good. Oh, I'm just saying on defense because he doesn't really play offense. But yeah, he is. He's very good on defense.
You got to make him angry every game, man.
Yeah, for real. Lance's son's is super quick, and he was just all over him.
Well,
he's fast. Coop is really fast.
Coop is pretty fast, but Lance's son is really fast. And he's just small. He's just small. But we talked about it the day before, and I'm like, I feel this is my personal opinion. I brought it up to somebody on the Panthers before, to Diz, and he's like, no, we don't have a best receiver. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Well, I feel like then I'm not gonna. If you don't want to admit it, I'll say it. I feel like Lance's son is their best receiver. He's their biggest threat. But he's just a little guy. I mean, and I'm like, jam him.
I would say he is too. But Ralph does spread the ball around to a lot of people. Like they have good, you know what I mean? They have other decent receivers too. But I would say Lance's son is probably their most dangerous, at least you could say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you gotta
definitely.
You gotta go with Sean.
Hell no. Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
You don't think he's better than
who is it? Lance's son? Sean, what do they call him? Shutdown, lockdown. What do they call him?
Sean's the best defender. I know that.
He's not their best receiver, bro.
He doesn't play a lot of receivers, so I wasn't really including him really. But it doesn't. I mean, it's not clear cut. I mean, like I said, they spread the ball around. He's got the one dude I don't even know, but he's definitely he's definitely been there before. I've seen him plenty of times. The dude who was playing, he's wearing the green shirt, playing the slot, like the light skinned dude. He's pretty good too. I mean, they like I said, he spreads the ball around a lot. But I would say Lance's son is the one he throws to the most, in my opinion. And he would agree. I think Ralph would agree.
That's how I felt, and I feel like
your team that.
No. I said that. I already knew. That's what I knew.
So you told your team that they're
I told Coop to do it, but I didn't think he was going to do it the whole game.
Yeah. I
just told him to get a little physical with him and bump him because we had success against the Panthers in the past doing that. But I didn't think Coop was going to do it the whole game. And once he got pissed off, there was no stopping it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It was just like he wasn't going to let up.
The first play, the first play of the game. Mike had a pick six on the literally the first play of the game.
First play of the game.
That's crazy.
What
was it? Like an out or a slam? Like how did he do it?
He threw the ball to a spot. I was rushing. I didn't actually see the exact play, but everyone was saying he was throwing a ball to a spot. Like he expected a different defense or he expected something to happen that didn't happen. So
okay.
And we were in man. So
that's Ralph, man. All timing Ralph.
Yeah, it was kind of like a timing thing that just went horribly wrong.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what routes they were running because I didn't see it because I was rushing. But when I turned around, Mike was stepping in front of the receiver, and and then I was there to. If I needed to block anybody, but nobody even chased them. So,
how long of a return was it? Like, how long was it?
It was decent.
Yeah, about 50 yards. About 40 yards. About 40 yards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about 40 yards. About midfield. Yeah, about midfield. About 40 yards.
Gotcha. So
Yeah,
who
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Who picked up the slack for Reese on offense? Obviously Aaron. Who else did he throw to? He threw to everybody or what?
He threw to everybody.
Kid Bird had a lot of catches, man, from what I saw.
Chris. Chris had a lot of catches. Let's applaud Chris.
Yeah. Because usually it's Maurice and Aaron are his two main guys, but Maurice really didn't give him an option to throw to anybody else. It was kind of like
I don't know. I mean, he's always barking about he wanted the ball.
He wanted the ball, yeah.
Shy had a touchdown. Let's applaud Shy.
Monster Mike and his pick six.
He also Scott used the center. He used Mike. He used Mike at center.
Your cousin Mike?
Yeah. He used him. So and he made a couple catches and then he just spread the ball around.
Does what he does, man. Because he saw Aaron killing him.
So all right, that's cool. So I talked about my game. Jeff, you talked about your game. Larry, let's hear about your game. I'm just joking, dude. When I walked up, I saw Tara's Mac and JT standing there. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, Steel City or the Prospects forfeit. Like I couldn't figure out which one because they're both always there. And I looked over and I didn't see anybody for Steel City. I'm like, man, Steel City never forfeits. I'm like, but neither do the Prospects. And then I asked Tara's Mac and he said, yeah. He's like, we did. I was like, holy shit, that sucks.
Jeff said he felt
Steel
so
City was at the coin toss.
Yeah.
He looked over and he saw Larry standing in the rain. That's all by himself. It was just Larry standing in the rain.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks.
Was Graf there, Larry?
Oh yeah, of course. It was the only ones on time was the center, quarterback, and the two rushers.
Brian was there?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Wow.
Did he win at the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah. How did he do at the Kentucky Derby?
Probably not.
I mean, my man Brian bought us. I don't know if he won any money at Kentucky Derby, but he bought us a brand new football for the team. So.
So he must have been pretty good.
Let's applaud Brian.
Yeah.
He was spreading the joy.
He was coming off a Kentucky Derby win, ready to play.
Well, he bought you guys a new ball, but you guys didn't get to use it. Wow.
Nah. Oh, that's horrible.
And dude, Steel City, they were out there at the coin toss, dude, ready for the forfeit. They were saying they can't wait to go to get out of there and leave this game. Like they were begging for the forfeit. It was crazy.
I bet, dude. I bet. I mean, it was. No,
Steel City. They were.
Oh, okay.
They were all about it, man. They were all about it.
But you said they only had 6 people themselves too. So.
Was Matt there? Was Matt there, Larry? The quarterback?
Yeah. They had their quarterback and they had 4 big dudes. 4 of their big dudes.
Okay. All right.
So man, there was a good chance to run circles around them, man.
Yeah.
You should have just picked up the guy that's always like, I don't know his name, but the guy that's always watching Jim's games. He always has his cleats on deck.
He wasn't there. Yes, he wasn't. Damn sure he wasn't there yesterday.
He did. He jumped in and played with you guys.
What's his name, Jim? What's his name?
His name, the old dude that like rushes for us last year. That guy.
Yeah.
Jim. His name's Jim. Good name.
He played for the Braves a couple seasons ago when you guys were short a couple players. He jumped in.
No, he played with the Patriots. He played for us.
No. There was one game.
No, he didn't play for us.
The Red Devils.
He played on the Red Devils.
He played on the Red Devils when they were short.
Yeah.
He played, but you did.
Yeah.
He's like an all-purpose guy, you know.
Should have started recruiting.
I want to know a fun fact. There was one time back in the day, yo. Check this out. There was one time back in the day we only had I guess like four guys at the time. I had my girlfriend come out there, put on a jersey, and she stood there and played.
Are you serious?
She didn't block or nothing, but
they let you play. They let her play or what?
Oh yeah, I mean she's not the first girl in the league, but
dude,
gave her a jersey, put her on the roster.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, that chick on the Spartans, literally the chick on the Spartans played. She played, and like I never played against her. I'm like, dude, what are you supposed to,
brother?
Are you supposed to hit that girl when she catches the ball? Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, Jeff, literally a girl was playing. Like, it was a girl. No offense, Kim.
And it
was a girl.
That was a legit question, bro.
If I was out there, I would have played for you, Larry. I was gonna go if it wasn't raining. I was.
You could quarterback her up if you want. I mean, that would be an upgrade. Believe me, that would be an upgrade.
Oh man.
No.
And now,
Jim,
Jim,
that brings up a good point, man, because that was heard from more than a couple different people about how do you hit that girl? Like when she was playing at that time, it's like, you know.
Yeah, you look like if you hit her, you look like a jerk, and then the guys on the team are gonna get pissed off at you. It's like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Just let her go.
Dislodge the ball.
I would never hit her. I would never. I would accidentally smack her on the butt and pretend it was a tag, and I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't, sorry, sorry about that. I didn't know. I just reached out and grabbed something. Sorry." Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. You really are you allowed to do that, man? You can actually have
do what?
Suit up a girl to play.
Dude, she played. She played every. We're not saying she suited up one game. She was on their team every single week. I'm dead serious.
Scoring touchdowns.
Dude, ask I don't know if she scored touchdowns. I think I didn't know if she was good or not. But ask Johnny, the dude from Price Electric. He was on that team. He'll tell you. Ebert. Ask him. Yeah, he was a girl, and she was there every week. It's not like she just filled in. She was there every week. That team got kicked out of the league, dude.
We're having too many girls.
They got kicked out. Dude, we were going to play them in the semifinals of the playoffs. I was watching their game. They were playing the Jokers. This was like, God, this is a while ago. It was the first round of playoffs, and we won, and we were playing the winner of that game. And it's just like a bad fight. I'm talking like fight on the field, then it's spilled into the parking lot, and girls and friends got involved, and the cops. It was a disaster, and he had to kick them both out of the league. But I mean, a few of them, I guess like Ebert, and most of them are gone. I'm trying to think of anybody besides Ebert that was on either one of the teams that are still playing.
Yeah, no. Yep.
Wow.
There's one guy on Colonial, I think, that I don't know his name. Skinny white dude on Colonial. Very
really?
quiet. He always comes up with the kid Joe. That's probably
that kid. Oh yeah, the rusher, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he does, to be honest with you,
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Oh, yeah, that kid. Oh, yeah, Joe might have been on the Spartans. I can't remember if Joe was on the Spartans or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was crazy. She was there. They had a chicken. She was there every week.
So, guys, what do you guys think about the referees, man? You hear a lot of people talking crap on the referees over Facebook.
I saw that, dude. Man. Yeah, I seen.
Not liking it, bro. Not really liking it.
You're not liking what? You're not liking the refs? You're not liking people talk shit on the refs?
You know what? I mean, obviously you can say whatever hell you want to say, but you know these refs that we have they're probably the best refs we could ask for this league. You know,
well, dude, it's not like there's referees lined up at the door to ref. I mean, I think he just pretty much picks whoever wants to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, no, half our refs are licensed. Half of them are high school refs.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much of an opinion on it. I don't know. I think they miss a lot of calls, but I mean, I don't think they make. I just think they just try to let the games just play out and not try to throw flags. That's my opinion. I saw Egan.
I'm just saying though, but if we stay up top of the game, bro, because in every friggin' football game from here to midgets to NFL, the refs are gonna make bad calls.
Absolutely, I agree.
It is
I totally agree.
part of the game. You know, and
I definitely agree.
Trash them. To trash them the way some of these guys are doing, we're going to lose them. We're going to lose refs, and then we're not even going to have a league. It's crazy.
No, I don't think we're going to lose them, dude. I mean, no offense. I'm not talking shit on them. I mean, they make a quick, easy money, dude. You know what I mean? For not. Yeah. I'm not trashing them either. I don't. I just yelled at when we played the Braves. I just freaked out on the one referee, but that's it. I mean, I agree with you. It's tough. They don't have instant replay like other officials do. It's not easy. No doubt about it. So.
But some of them are into the game, and some of them are making wishes on the sideline, picking flowers and shit.
Yeah, it's just the ones that I only problem I would have had with any refs. I only have a problem with one ref, and you guys heard that before. But it's the guys that aren't into the game. It's not like they're not going to make calls because they didn't see it. It's just they're not making calls, so they're not paying attention. Yeah. That's my problem with some of the refs. Not some of the refs, one ref. But everybody else, I don't have no problem with the refs, man. None at all. Like, it's just that, you know,
we
guys that actually ref the games, like throw flags. I don't care if it's my team. Actually, do your job instead of you're not just being there. You're just there. Some guys are just there. So
the refs actually helped us in our. They actually not tried. I mean, they helped us last game, and I couldn't take advantage of it. Vinny got called for pass interference, 15 yards, or hitting with his. No, it was pass interference. It was like 15 yards, and then somebody on GCI was cursed at the ref, and then he threw another 15 yards, dude. So we were like, that's what I'm saying. It was just so goddamn ridiculous. Like we got 30 yards of penalty. We had first and goal probably from like the 15-yard line. They couldn't even score, dude. It was just unbelievable. It was just so pathetic.
Man, rain is tough, Jim. Rain is tough, bro.
Yeah, it's real tough. I mean, I've been bad all year, man. But I mean, it was definitely. Even GCI should say it was the rain was the main factor because they didn't really move the ball either. And it's. I mean, if Price Electric and Committee are both getting shut out, I mean that's ridiculous because their two quarterbacks are really good. So, you guys scored the most points out of anybody with 27, and then Rock Bomb scored 31. Rock Bomb scored 31. Yeah. 31. You guys saw 27. A Reflection scored 20, and then everybody else was in like the single digits. You know,
like
crazy.
one touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 shutouts. Colonial scored 6. GCR scored 7. Like it was brutal. But it's football, man. You gotta, I'm complaining because I don't like playing in it, but it's football. You gotta play in that stuff. You know what I mean? It's just not, you know what I mean? It's just you gotta play.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what Scott did. Well, you saw what he did. You watched the game. Well, Scott kind of like dinked and dunked all the way down the field, and then set up shots, and he took only a couple shots here and there. He only went deep like twice, but he hit them both.
Dude, that's what I tried to do too. I couldn't really throw deep at all. I was just dinking and dunking, but they were just, you need chunk plays in this league, man. Like I was getting like 5 yards here, 4 yards here, and then before you know it, you got like fourth and goal from like the 20-yard line because you're not getting any yards. You know what I mean? Like we completed some balls, but it was just it was all short games. You know, like the GCI even dropped a pick or two. I probably should have had more than one interception, but. And like I said, they didn't, no disrespect to them, they didn't really move the ball too much either. They scored when I threw an interception. So it was a brutal day. It was a brutal game, man. Like the games just were, every single game seemed like it was friggin' boring. I don't know what happened I saw on Facebook, Johnny from Price Electric said, he's like, you should have seen, like Larry said, was trashing the referees on Facebook. And Johnny said, you should have saw how the way our game ended. So I don't know what happened during their game. I don't know if it was a bad call or what he was talking about, but I guess maybe something happened in that game too at the end.
Shit happens though. So what if it was a bad call? Shit happens.
Look, you guys, the one call where Aaron was off the line, they didn't even call that. So yeah, sometimes they miss calls, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, it's like Larry. I agree with Larry. You're going to miss calls, man. It's tough, and plus, it's not exactly fun for them either, sitting out there in the friggin' pouring rain either. You know what I mean? Like, it rains getting in everybody's face, and it was just a brutal day, man. But I'm glad he had to get the games in, man, because it's like you said, it feels like we've had so many bye weeks, and we have another one coming up. It's like he couldn't give us another one,
Yo. Did you guys see that playpen that this guy sitting in damn, what the hell is his name?
It's Kogel.
Kogel. Yeah.
Did you see that playpen he was sitting in, man?
What the hell is that thing, man?
He called my name. He called my name, and I'm looking around like, who the hell said that? And he's like, it's over here. And I'm like, they seem like a little tiny tent. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even see it.
They reminded me of that. You ever see Willy Wonka? You remember at the very end of Willy Wonka, they fly away in that little thing?
I never saw it. No, I never saw it.
It was just.
Yeah,
it was a brutal day. My stuff's still wet from my my sweatpants and my shirt. They're still wet from yesterday.
Yeah, man. It was. Yeah, did everybody show up for your game on your team, Jim?
The new guy we picked up, like one of our best players, he wasn't there, but at least he texted early and said he wasn't going to be there. I played like the first 2 plays of defense, and then luckily our other guy showed up. I don't know what the fuck's going on week to week with this team, dude. I don't know who's coming, who's not. Dude, I don't know, dude. I just show up, score 6 points every week, and then that's it. I mean, it's been bad, dude. It's been really bad.
Man,
like,
it's just a nasty game, man. That's all.
We'll see, I guess. I mean, we'll see.
Just a nasty game.
It's not raining.
Once me and Scott go down to Wildwood and have a good time, I'll be refocused for the next week against the prospects. It'll be the prospects of the next week.
Is that who you played in the last round?
Oh, last week. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Pull up that playoff picture that he had put out last week.
Oh.
Well, I could just give it to you, dude. I know it in my head easily.
The only thing that switches
if it ended today. Yeah, if it ended today, it's like Larry said. Rock Bottom would be 1, Steel City 2, Camden 3, Prospects 4, and Committee 5. So Prospects would play Committee in the play-in game, and the winner of that game would play Rock Bottom in the semis, and then Steel City would play Camden in the semis, and then that's how that would go. And then in the A, Reflection is the 1. They would play the Savages, obviously, who aren't in the league, so they would have a bye. You guys would be the 2 seed and play GC Irish, who's the 7 right now. The Panthers would be the 3 and play Colonial, who's the 6 right now, and then we would be the 4 and that sounds crazy, but it's true. We would be the 4 and Price would be the 5, and we would play Price. That's how it will be now. But I mean, it could change with 2 weeks left.
Be honest with you, man. I would rather play Colonial than
because you're going to be playing GC Irish back too.
I would rather play Colonial than GC Irish.
You guys play GC, your last game.
They're dangerous. I wouldn't want to play them, but they're going to be the 7th seed because they play Rock Bottom this week. Like, no offense, I don't think they're going to win that game. Like, if they could win. Yeah, so they'll have 1 win still, and then even if they beat you guys.
Game. It's a very interesting game.
I don't know about that, dude. I think GC Irish is good. They just beat us, believe me. But Rock Bottom's just on another level against these A teams. Like, and against these A teams, I mean, they beat the A champion last year. They beat them like 60-12 or whatever the hell the score was. Like, GC Irish might hang in there, but I don't know. It's going to be tough. So.
Whoa, hold up.
They usually hang in there, but they don't score much.
We beat Rock Bottom.
They hang out with everybody, man.
Yeah, no, they do. Believe me, you don't got to tell me. I always stick up for GC Irish all the time. I mean, obviously they just beat me. I mean, I always but I mean, we're talking Rock Bottom, dude. I mean, it's
Rock Bottom's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different animal, man. Rock,
They are.
And then they can play you guys the Braves. So if you guys play them, then you're gonna have to play them again for the first round in the playoffs. And you guys play back-to-back teams is usually not. Anybody playing back-to-back teams is tough.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, unless they can win their last 2 games. If they beat Rock Bottom and you, then they'll have 3 wins. Actually, they won't have the tiebreaker over Colonial because Colonial beat them. If we beat Colonial, we'll have 4 wins, so we'll be ahead. Yeah, they're pretty much guaranteed the 7th seed. Pretty much the way I look at it. You know?
And you guys, Reflection beat you guys, so you guys will still stay in 2nd, even if you win your next 2 games.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
man.
and you guys have. Yeah, it's not clear cut right now, but I mean, god damn, that's gonna suck playing Price again for 2 years in a row. But no, well, they have a tiebreaker. They have the tiebreaker over the Panthers, who have 5. How many, Jeff? You have 5 wins, right?
Yeah, we got 5. We're 5-4.
That's what the Panthers are too. So, and you play who? You play Committee and GC Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many wins does Reflection have? 6 or 7?
They're 7-2.
7-2.
God damn! Wow. Well, yeah, forget it. They're definitely the one because they got the title.
The Reflection beat the Braves, so they're going to stay in number 1.
Yeah. So Reflection basically clinched already. Then, if they have 7 wins, they literally clinched the 1 seed already. But I mean, I guess some things could change. Like if we could beat Colonial and the Prospects, we could possibly move up a little bit. That's why yesterday was pretty important. We needed to win that damn game, but whatever. But yeah, so I mean, it looks like you'll play GC Irish, in the first round. But I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? I guess something could change or happen. Panthers play Prospects, and then I think they play Camden. So they got 2 elite teams. So I mean, I'll assume they'll lose both games. I could be wrong, but.
Yeah.
So there might not be. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is there might not be too much bouncing around in the playoffs. It might be kind of set right now.
Well, it is what it is. Like I said, we have to beat everyone that's in front of us, and
And the playoffs are different. Everybody plays the playoffs different than they do regular season too.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Price.
playoffs, it's more competitive.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm excited for that Reflection Camden game. I think that's the game of the week.
You think so?
Yeah, that is a good game. Yeah, I mean, what other games are there?
7-2 versus 7-2. You know.
Prospects and Panthers.
That's not good.
Steel City and Price Electric. Rock Bottom and GC Irish. Patriots and Colonial, and then Canadian and the Braves.
No, I agree with them. I Reflection and Camden is the game of the week. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Reflection
the rest of them
win that
too,
man.
The Prospects are going to win. Steel City's going to beat Price Electric. Rock Bottom's going to beat GC Irish. The Patriots are going to beat Colonial Diner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure about that, Kim? You're like 0-5 picking us. I don't know if you want to do that.
Nah, you guys, you're going to get your Randy on, and you're going to rock it out.
I mean, Randy, I don't think Randy was there. I don't think he was there the last 2 weeks. He wasn't there yesterday. I think he's on
What you're going to be doing next week? You're going to be listening to this while you're getting ready.
What'd you say, Jeffy? He was punching steaks in the freezer?
He said he was punching steaks in the freezer.
Yeah, so I don't know. Lou was there again last week, so I mean, I keep saying last week. Lou was there yesterday, so yeah, I mean, our game against them, it's going to be a snoozer, but I mean, it might probably be a good game, but it's, oh my Lord.
Dude, you have to win that game. You have to win that game.
That game's going to be for the whoever loses that will probably finish the year as a dead last in the power rankings after that game. For real, like that's
you got any power rankings?
We're on there. You got the power ranking?
You got any power rankings, Barb?
I just did it just now, actually. So yeah, it's ready.
All right. Hold on. Jim.
Yes.
You have to win this game, bro.
You have no confidence in yourself. You sound like you a couple weeks ago, like we're gonna lose. I'm
not like I didn't go into this game saying we're gonna lose, but just how the game was, just how I just couldn't really control the ball, throwing high. I looked at Eric. I'm like, dude, we're gonna shut out. Like as soon as they went up 7-0, they scored, and I was like, man, we gotta stop the point because I didn't know if we were gonna be able to score twice. And then they got the point. I'm like, Christ, now we have to score and get the point. Like, it just, the way things were going, I was just like, we might be in trouble. But, I mean, I don't know. Say it again?
You don't sound like you sound defeated. You don't sound like you're on the same high you were when you beat the Braves. You sound defeated.
I mean, dude, even in that game, when I came on the show, I told you guys we stole that game. So it's not like I was, like, thrilled after that game either. So I don't know. I don't want to be too negative. I don't know. We have good players. We're just not. I don't know. Whatever, dude.
Hey, you just got to hang in there for playoffs. That's all.
Jim,
yeah,
you can win.
I mean, it's a new. Yeah, it's a new season come playoff time. So.
Yeah, you can beat anybody. You guys can beat anybody, man. Anybody.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, hopefully, I mean, we lost 2 games. 2 of the games we lost. 2 we lost 4 games.
You should have won, yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of talent on your team, though. You know what I mean? You got like a lot of, you know what I mean? I'm not saying we don't, but it's like who's going to show up and who's not, and then it's like I'm going to go out there and fucking stink, and it's just like, oh my Lord! Like I thought, honestly, without Reese, I thought your game against the Panthers was going to be really close. Like I thought you were going to win, but I gave them a really good shot. But I was watching the game. You guys pretty much dominated that game. You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of talent. Like your defense just took over. You know what I mean? Like they weren't even getting first downs when I was watching the game. You know what I mean? So it's like you got, I mean, okay, Sheen doesn't show up. Well, guess what? You have Aaron to play defense, and Aaron's real good. So it's like at least you have guys that can step in. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, our guy doesn't show up. Our guy doesn't show up, and you got freaking me out there playing defense. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like,
right, man.
whatever.
I saw you out there. You said you were Ronnie Lott.
Yeah. I did knock Vinny down. You see that on the kickoff? I'm pushing him out there, and he fell down.
I did.
Yeah, I played 2 plays. I played 2 plays at D, and then luckily, Kyle came in and played a couple of plays, and then luckily our other guy showed up late, like he does every week. So whatever.
I mean, I think you guys do have talent, though, man.
No, I'm not saying I'm not cutting us up, but I mean, we're just, I don't know, dude. I don't feel like talking about our team anymore. Go ahead, change subject.
I have one more question. And you know, this might not have anything to do with anything, but
No comment. No comment.
I want to know. No. I want to know. It was raining yesterday. Did you throw the ball with gloves on, or did you take your gloves off?
No, because the last time we played the Prospects. I think last year, like the first or second week, and it was raining. And I threw like literally 3 or 4 interceptions in like the first 3 or 4 drives. And Scott came over and was like, "You can't." And they were all the balls were sailing. Like I was just firing the ball, sailing like, just over everybody's head, and I was throwing picks. And Scott came over and was like, "You can't use gloves in the rain." So I took the gloves off, and we actually scored twice in the second half. That's the game, Larry, where you guys were up 14-12, and we scored on the last play of the game. And then our guy we went for 2 for the tie, and the guy caught the ball on the 1 yard line. You took him, and we lost. Remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
You don't even remember that? Jesus, come on, man. Yeah. So that was so. Ever since then, ever since Scott told me not to use the gloves, I didn't use the gloves. But it wasn't exactly working yesterday either. But whatever. I don't. When it rains, no, I won't use the gloves when it rains. No.
Okay. All right. I was just asking. Just wanted to ask.
Was Scott throwing with the glove, or you don't know?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He wasn't, because he's the one who told me not to in the rain. He was right. It is better. It's better without the glove. But I mean, yesterday was like when we played the Prospects, it was like a rain. Yesterday was just like a downpour, dude. It was just horrible.
It was
just
weird.
Checked the video, and I believe Scott had gloves on.
Oh, really? No kidding.
Well, it stopped raining a couple times when we were playing. And then it started raining again. It was weird yesterday.
Because you said you were going to stay and watch the games, but you didn't because it started pouring.
Yeah, when Jim was playing, it was pouring.
He hung up.
Oh, shit.
He must have
hung up by accident.
Yeah, he'll probably call back, but Jim hung up.
All right. Yo, Larry. All right. Let's get into your power rankings, baby. Let's hit them.
Not much surprises, bro. Definitely not much surprises, but, number 1 stay the same, rock bottom. I mean, they destroyed fucking Committee. They manhandled them. It was crazy. Number 2, Steel City. Obviously, I really think the Prospects could have gave them a game. I firmly believe that, not just because it's my team. But I
agree.
I
definitely think
they got a reign.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. But they reign number 2 still. Camden, they almost lost to Price Electric. They had all their guys out there. I got to hold them at 3. They're good.
I didn't see that game. How did that game? Was that a sloppy game? Another sloppy rain game?
Well, bro, if you want the truth, that game started about 20 minutes later than it was supposed to because both teams were short players.
They were short. Both teams were short players?
Oh, wait. So they let them play.
Go ahead.
I don't want to say anything like that because – that maybe if Steel City didn't have enough guys either, we would have been at the mercy of whoever shows up first. But, there was like 4 versus 4. They weren't playing, but 4 guys and 4 guys waiting for somebody else to show up. And that game held for a while, man.
Wow, is that bad?
I mean, that's crazy, man. But why couldn't they do that for you guys then?
Right, that's what I was going to say. Why? I'm switching over.
Just because I think, we were the early game and, you don't want to risk holding up all the other games that come after us. You know what I mean? I kind of understand.
There's only one game. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's
cool.
You got to give Camden number 3 seed still, even though they only won 6-0. It was nothing exciting. Rock Bottom still found a way to put out Committee. How come Camden couldn't find a way to put out Price Electric?
Yeah. I mean, Rock Bottom still. I mean, they're averaging 40 points a game. I mean, they still put up 31. They put up 31
against the elite team, which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Tyree's is a monster. Let's applaud Tyree.
He's been putting on mad points all season.
He's a beast, man. He's a beast. I've seen a couple plays just like peeking over there, and I'm like, holy shit. And he was kicking the hell out of the ball. But all right, my bad. Keep going.
But number 4, got to keep with prospects. I don't, no shame in the skill level. I think we're still number 4 in the league.
I agree.
Number 5, reflection. I'm not even sure where I had them last week, but let me just say 5, 6, 7. I got Reflection, Braves, Committee. Committee, I believe, dropped. I forget what I put. But, a Committee not even scoring a point, they've just been dropping lower and lower and lower every week, it seems like.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I got Braves back to number 6. Reflection at number 5, best in the league. I think they deserve it, man. It's crazy. They're
do.
They're
They're
really good.
7-2. Yeah.
What are you talking about, Reflections?
Yeah, they're 7-2. They beat the Braves, so they gotta be. You know what I mean? I would put them above you guys in the top 2.
God, whatever, man.
Just because they beat you guys, I would say the same thing.
God.
Yeah.
Nah, man, whatever. All right, cool. We'll keep it like that. That's fine with me.
Why, you think you guys should be above them?
Yes, I think we're better than them.
You might think you're better than
We
them.
dominated them.
But you lost.
And we lost. Yeah,
You guys lost yourself.
We lost ourselves, but no. I get it.
They're 7-2. You guys are 5-4.
It's all good. We fucking stinkers, like where we lost, and we lost in overtime. We lost 2 games by 1 point.
You guys had that game and you lost.
And we lost to Steel City, so whatever. It's all good. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself. Jim, you're back on, Jim. Go ahead. Go ahead, Larry.
You couldn't control your uncontrollable self.
You can hear me?
The number.
We can hear you.
All right, yeah, my phone died. I plugged it in. All right, okay, Larry, sorry. Start from the top real quick. Go through the first. I didn't hear the first 6. Just hit me real quick.
Go ahead.
Right.
Hit them.
So we got number 1, Rock Bottom. Number 2, Steel City. Number 3, Camden. Number 4, Prospect. Reflection at number 5. Braves at number 6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Committee dropped down to number 7. And that's where we're at right now.
All right.
Number 8, man, got Price Electric at number 8. Panthers at number 9. I think that's pretty standard right there.
Yeah, Price might be ahead of Committee, though. Price beat Committee. But go ahead.
Price beat Committee. You're right. I might have to change that.
Yeah, but I don't know what Committee's record is, though. How many wins does Committee have? I know Price has 3.
They're like 4 and something. Let's say Committee is 4 and 5.
I guess they have 1 more win than Price. I know Price beat them, though, but go ahead.
And they
both
put up a goose at this week.
And Committee did beat Camden, which was a big win. So yeah, I could see that either way, either one.
Yeah, man.
Right.
But 10, 11, 12. So I don't freaking know what to do with these last 3 teams.
It is tough, dude. It is tough.
Say it.
I know what I would have. Out of those 3, I know how I would rank them.
Go ahead, Jim. How would you do it?
No, I'll let Larry go first. I'll be honest. I'll tell you what I think.
Me personally, I'd do Patriots, Colonial, then GC. Yeah.
No way. That's wrong. That's dead wrong.
No.
That's wrong.
You're wrong. Go ahead, Larry.
I got Patriots still at number 10, but I did switch GC, Irish, and Colonial. Colonial obviously being last. And
So you got GC, Irish 11. Okay.
Yeah.
So they finally moved up out of the 12th spot.
Okay.
And there's not even a reason why. They only scored 6 points. They were very dull on Sunday. But the Colonial game, I got the glimpse of that one. They were even more dull. It was bad.
Yeah. You know what though? I mean, everything was bad yesterday though. Really, you know what I mean? Like it was just bad, dude. You know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I personally, I would have GC Irish 10. I would have us 11 and then Colonial 12. That's the way I would have done it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I mean, like he said, I think you could do a lot with those 3 teams. You know what I mean? Like in any order. But I just think GC Irish, like they've just played better than us. Like they've played tough teams tough. You know what I mean? Like we've been blown out a couple times, and then they just beat us yesterday. So I would have them. I would have them.
You didn't look like yourself. You didn't look like yourself. I mean, I got videos of you the week before, like you said, throwing bombs to Greg, to Kevin.
I told you, I couldn't do it, man. Like it's not an excuse. I can't. Like Jeff said the same thing about Scott. Scott loves to go deep. I couldn't throw deep. Like I wasn't even calling deep plays because I didn't know where the ball was going to go. So I tried to keep everything really short.
I mean,
that's the same way about GC Irish, man. They were just slugs out there, So I can't see how they're better than you guys still, just because of a 6-0 game.
Well, Yeah, I mean, I think it's real close. I mean, we tied the first game, and it was a one touchdown game the second game. So I'm just saying I would have them ahead of us in the power rankings because, you know, they have a lot of, like, they lost to Camden by a touchdown. They lost to Prospects by a touchdown. They lost to Reflection. I mean, think about it. Reflection is the number 1 seed in the A, and you have them 5th. GC Irish had the ball on the 10-yard line, down 6 on the last play of the game to win it. So I just think they've played teams better than us. You know what I mean? So
they might play better, but not on paper. On paper, they don't look very good.
I mean,
well, of
they
course not. They only have 1 win, but you can't really go by that. You know what I mean? You gotta. I mean, you have to put like the way teams play a little bit into perspective too. That's my opinion. I mean. I agree. It's close. I don't know who's better between us two. They just beat us, so I kind of feel stupid to say we were better. I thought the first game we should have won. I mean, I still bring up that 3rd and 30 that they hit near the end of the game, but I don't know. We're really close. I would just give them a slight nod right now in the power rankings. That's all I'm saying.
Hey Jim, we put it up the other day. I video from the first game against. Where you guys CompuCon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots versus CompuCon. Weren't even the Patriots then?
Yeah, they were Patriots.
Are you serious? You found that?
I just put it up the other day. Yep, I have a video from that game. He told me to put it on YouTube. I didn't put it on there yet. You guys won, of course.
It was 23-7. No, 23-6.
The very first time we played you?
Yeah, 23-6.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, didn't Reese caught a bomb on the first play of the game down to like the 2-yard line? He got tugged and he got down. And scored. And and he didn't score. And then you guys didn't score after that. That was hilarious.
Yep, that's the game. Yep,
that's the game.
Oh shit! Yeah, I definitely remember that. You know what? Yeah, that game wasn't that bad though. I remember you guys played pretty well that game. Who was quarterbacking for you, Anthony? It wasn't Mike.
Anthony.
That was Anthony's first quarter. That was Anthony's first game playing quarterback.
Yeah, because I think you guys threw Mike out there against the Monstars and lost 50-0. So I guess he was done after that game.
yeah, we lost 50-0.
Yo, you guys were talking to me at work too. Yo, hold on. This is what Jeff. Yo, this is what Jeff was like so fired up when I told him about it. I always tell the story. Jeff, I told Jeff about the league, and then I showed him a picture of like me, like throwing a ball or something like that, and I was like, I quarterback. Yeah. He's like, if you quarterback, anybody can do it. That's what Jeff said. Yo, hold on, though. That's not. Listen to this. This is so funny. We went out. All 3 of us went outside, and we were like throwing. I remember you guys were so gung ho. You were like throwing the ball around on breaks and stuff. Remember that, Jeff? yo, Jeff. And I knew, like, I didn't have anybody there. Obviously, I didn't work with anybody on my team, so I couldn't tell them. I was just thinking to myself, like, yo, I mean, no offense to him, but I was just like, come on, man. Like, Mike cannot quarterback. You literally said to me, Jeff, like, when you first started throwing, you're like, Mike can make all the throws. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, you were talking about him like he was like, dude, like he was Manning. He can make every throw on the field. I'm like, get the hell out of here, dude. He's nuts. And then Mike came in. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm on some Russell Wilson shit. I'm like, oh, good lord. I was like, yo, this is gonna be a disaster for you. Yo, you were literally going around the entire building with a pen and paper, like asking people to play and writing their names down. You remember? Yo, that was fun though, dude. That was fun.
Yo, I've still been in the league ever since, though.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome. I know.
He always gives you credit. Like, I'm only in the league because of Jim. Jim's the one that got me in this. He's the one that told me about this shit, though. I honestly didn't.
You know what's funny too? I think it literally happened because me and you were just talking shit about some football related, and I think I just showed you the picture like of me on the phone, and you're like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "I'm in a touch league," and then we started talking about it, and that's how I think you got into it.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
I think that's how it is. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I'm like, oh shit, really?
Yeah.
You were like, you were playing quarterback. You had the ball in your hand and shit, looking downfield.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna post the videos on YouTube. You can see the There's a different Jim out there right now.
Yo, man, I remember that first game we played against you, man. You were playing defense that year, and
well, that's when I was 30 pounds lighter then too, dude. What?
And I called back, you like tried to kill me.
Yeah, I did. You're right, dude. No, hold on. I did. Yeah, I couldn't believe I did that. I'm like, damn. I can't believe I did that to him because I got real mad. I wasn't talking any shit at all. But when Reed caught that ball and started on the first play and started dancing and talking shit, I'm like, is this team fucking serious right now? That's why I got fired up. That's why I got real fired up after. I got fired up after that play. Like I wasn't talking on the video. Yeah, if you see anything on the video, it's only because of that. I wasn't talking shit going into that game at all.
That's exactly what pissed you off.
Yeah,
and all your guys started acting like that.
You're yelling on the sideline. I don't know what you're saying, but you're standing there yelling on the sideline like you can just see your hands waving up in the air and you're pointing like I'm gonna post off.
And that's why I hit Jeff when he caught that ball because I was just pissed off. I was just mad. And then Anthony rushed near the end of the game and fucking hit me in the face, dude. I remember he got penalized for it too, right in the freaking a real dirty hit in the face, and I was just like, yo, this team's no offense to you.
Right, like
horrible,
or something. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I remember that game was yesterday. That was our third game ever in the league.
Yeah, it might have been a second.
Third. We played the Monsters week 1. We played the Monsters week 1. We played the Panthers week 2, and we played the Patriots week 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what? I'm about to pull up the Braves. Yesterday was the first time my team has ever beat the Panthers.
Really?
Yes.
You guys have lost them
every fucking time.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of once you pick
Anthony at quarterback. You know,
I haven't got, dude. You got a lot of firsts into that.
Yeah, for real. Against you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Panthers. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm 2-0 against the prospects.
Oh yeah, that's right. Holy shit, you are. Yo, Larry, you gonna let him get away with that, Larry? Come on, man.
I'm just playing, man.
I'm kicking him while he's down already.
No, I'm just saying.
Actually, technically, I got to stick up for Larry on that. Technically, Jeff, you're 1-2 because they beat us in the playoffs when you were on the Patriots. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That makes me. Oh, actually, that makes me 3-1.
3-1. Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah.
But the most important game. But they won the big one.
Larry, for that win.
They got the most important win. I want to put
when he played against them.
When you're gonna post that on YouTube, Kim, or you already did it? When we put.
No, I'll post them now. Yeah, I'll post them on YouTube.
All right, perfect. All right, awesome. I'm gonna check that out.
Actually, she has the video of Maurice's first touchdown in All-Star Touch Football.
On the 2-yard line, on the 2-yard line. And what he was talking about, we caught on a 2-yard line.
First touchdown in All-Star Touch Football.
No, he didn't score. He didn't score.
No. He actually did score. He didn't score on that play where he started dancing when he started doing the MC Hammer on the 2-yard line and got touched. Like
but you guys didn't score on that drive. Yeah, because that's when I went nuts. After he danced and then we stopped you on 4th down, that's when I started yelling at your bench that Kim's talking about, I think. That's when I think I started doing that.
Because you were standing on the sideline. I can't hear what you're saying, but you see your hands going and your face is all red.
You got mad, man. You got real mad after that. And you fired your whole team up. I mean, I think you had Kevin on your team, too. Yeah,
he was on there. Yeah.
Yeah, Kev and...
he was the one that was right near Maurice.
The dude that's on committee. The dude with the beard on committee now.
Val,
shit.
yeah.
Val, and Val.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Val, he was talking shit, too, man. You guys all went off on us.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
We fought hard, but I was still happy with losing 23-6.
As long as it wasn't
because we got blown out week 1 by the Monstars, 58-0.
And that always left a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Never. But so do you agree? I hate to change subject so abruptly, but Larry, and Jim, do you guys both agree with Larry's power rankings? Would you change anything?
No, like I said, I would just change. I might have Price ahead of committee, and then I would have I would have GC Irish ahead of us. But I don't think it's like oh my God, I can't believe we did that. Like it's nothing like that. I think it's really close. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What about you?
Me?
You would have it the way you said it. With GC Irish is 10.
Yeah, I would make.
Yeah, you can't put you guys ahead of. You can't. Yeah, I thought you were gonna. You can't put. I heard you say you got mad about Reflection over you. Like you can't put you guys ahead of Reflection right now. Regardless,
Hold on. I was gonna say I was gonna put Reflections over the Prospects.
No, the Prospects beat them handily.
He's just joking.
Right.
He was trying to get a reaction out of it.
Yeah, it worked. I was sticking up for you, Larry.
He's just trying to quiet you down. That's all.
You know what? Though? You know what? If you forfeit, I don't think you should be allowed on the power rankings. I think you're automatically you're automatically gone.
That's the case when GC Irish is out too.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Nah, that's true,
I
man.
think that's pretty good. I would put GC Irish ahead of the Patriots at this point. I mean, they fought now to a good old fashioned tie, which they need to get rid of that. That needs to go.
Yeah,
no more ties.
They won't though.
10 more minutes, to finish a game, bro. Like, come on.
I agree,
no more
but I don't think they will though. But I agree with you.
I think we should push for it. That's what I think. The players.
Yeah, I don't go. I can't talk shit because I don't go to any of the meetings. So it's, I don't know. I
do.
Yeah.
I do.
No, but I'm saying I don't want to yell and bitch. It's like if you don't vote, like don't complain about Trump if you didn't vote. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like shit like that. You know what I mean? Believe me, I don't know nothing about politics. I'm just using that as an example. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. Your analogy.
What's even going on with this championship game? Did they even figure it out yet? I know it's not under the lights, but did they figure out where it's going to be?
It's going to be at the field.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'll be at Deptford. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. Yeah.
Any word on the All-Star?
Because it keeps getting changed.
That All-Star game won't happen either.
Man, that sucks, man.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen.
I mean, damn.
It almost sounds like the season, like, I don't want to say nothing bad about
the air came out of it.
Yeah, I almost feel like he's done. Bill's kind of done with the season and he's over it.
I just think it's a
long
long
season. Could be, it's
super long.
Like, I don't know. It's like I said, I think sometimes he just wants to, like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
It's almost like his excitement for it is gone. Like he just.
Well, see, that's why I'm putting my foot in, because I believe you in a little bit, Jimmy. I believe you a little bit, but I don't want to let it happen, and I'm not going to let it happen.
What do you mean?
And I think that's why you got Jeff. You got Jeff starting a radio show. You got me doing this Facebook. We don't want to lose this fucking league. You know,
that's right.
This is our life.
I'm not saying he wants. I'm not saying he wants to do away with the league. I just like I think he just he likes to get seasons over with. Like and something's popped in my head a couple of seasons ago where he just wanted to get it over with. I can't think of what it was. I just think he just likes to get seasons over with. You know what I mean? Like,
what's going to happen when he's done? Who's going to take over when he no longer wants to do it or can do it?
There's nothing.
Maybe Kogel. Maybe Kogel.
No, maybe. Brother, man, come on, dude.
What? What? Nothing. What? You're saying you couldn't do it,
man?
I don't know. I threw that out there because he
do it. It's got to be somebody that loves the league. It's got to be somebody that truly, truly loves the league and wants to.
Because in this age, you got to advertise. You have to advertise. That's why teams are dropping like flies.
But it has to be. We were talking about something else though. But it has to be somebody to take. If somebody's going to do it, it's going to have to be somebody that loves the league, like Larry's saying. Like it has to be somebody that loves the league.
Right.
I don't think Bill wants to do away with the league. Like I'm not saying that. Like I think he'll still run it, and I'm not cutting it. It's not his fault. Like he didn't advertise
until tomorrow.
He didn't.
What if something happens until tomorrow?
Yeah, I know. Knock on wood. But like
there's
I'm just
nothing
saying,
in place, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing in place, bro. There's nothing.
Yeah.
This league could crumble. So I think we as players, the players that love this league, that we need to come together and put a plan, a plan in order in case something does happen to the man.
I agree.
I'm still standing by what I said, that the fall is going to be better. The fall will bring out more teams. It'll never be. See, here's my thing. It's like Kim was saying, like he doesn't advertise that and this and that. Well, he never did that before either, and we got 30+ teams every year. I think it's a combination of things, man. I just think number one, people are getting older. Number two, people are having kids, and slash their wives don't want them to play. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I know for a fact. I can, off the top of my head, I can figure out a couple people that don't play because their wives don't want them to play because they don't want them to get hurt, and then they can't go to work. Like, it's definitely that. It's definitely people just have kids. People are getting
Let my
older.
woman tell me that.
Dude, exactly. I could not agree with you more. Yeah, we won't even start that conversation because I couldn't agree with you more. But
yeah, I know there's girls out there that would do that. I definitely agree with that.
No.
There is girls out there that would do that. I would just never ever do that. I know how much he loves it and passionate about it and looks forward to it. I would never tell him he can't play.
But what if somebody had a heart attack and 2 hip replacements? Like, honey, you can't play anymore. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. No, for real. Like, he's right. No, he's right, dude. Like, I know somebody that that played and he got hurt like 2 years in a row and he had to miss a bunch of work and his wife was. I mean, that's just, that's just a lot more important than touch football. And if you can't work and you're losing money and you got kids and a wife, like that's just real. So,
yeah.
So that's your bread and butter.
That has something to do with it, without a doubt. And I think he's losing, obviously, some teams. I wouldn't say a ton, but he's losing some players to these flag leagues too. So I think it's a combination of things. You know what I mean? It's not a
ton, because if you think about it, there was 30, and now there's how many is there?
13.
13?
Yeah.
You went from 30 to 13.
But it's not.
And every season it seems to be less and less and less teams.
But it's not because he's not advertising.
In the fall.
Yeah, and this is a weird winter-spring combination.
Dude, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for 20, man. I'm hoping he can get 20 in the fall. That's what I'm hoping for. You know what I mean? Like, forget the days of 30+. That's just not happening anymore. I'm just hoping he can get up to 20. You know what I mean?
Yo, I want the Vault to come back, bro.
Because I'm not even going to say that we didn't.
I don't think they'll come back, but I think Decepticons will be back. I think the Monstars will be back. Maybe Andy Landscape will be back. Who?
Yeah. Red Devils. No, they're not coming back.
Red Devils and Savages. I think we can kiss them goodbye because they owe money and they left on bad terms. But
the guy from Decepticons, he said they'll be back next season. From Decepticons works at ShopRite, and he said they'll be back next season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody had a baby, but he said they'll be back.
Yeah, and I talked to what does Larry call that one kid? The kid with the socks. Larry calls him that, right? The kid with the socks on Decepticons. That kid, he was at the field. His name is Sean, Jim. His name is Sean. he was at the field. Yeah, he was at the field 3 or 4 weeks ago. He said they'll be back. Because I thought he might be done because I think he's like in the police academy. But he's like, no. He's like, as soon as I get out of the academy, he's like, I'm definitely going to be back. So they'll be back. I'm just hoping for 20. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully we can get 20 because the days of 25+, 30+, that's done with.
And this is technically, technically this is still part of the Winter League, and the Winter League always had the least amount of teams. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But
go ahead.
I still think the drop off is so significant that we'll never see close to 30 again.
I agree.
I just hope I want the Vault to come back.
I'm not even going to say that we didn't check out the flag football leagues because we did look into a couple flag football leagues, and from what I hear, the Vault is playing in a flag football league.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of people did venture off into the flag football league. I don't know if it's different, better or not, but we did get info on it. Get info on it to see, and from what I see, it's mainly like they play tournaments. Atlantic City and stuff like that.
I see all that. Yeah, I see all that stuff on Facebook too. Like, there's a lot of leagues, man. Like indoor leagues. I see all kinds of shit on Facebook. Like, I'm not interested in any league except for this one, honestly. Like, this is really the only one.
This is the most competitive league in the friggin' Tri-County area.
Yeah,
the reason why these teams are going to the flag leagues because there's no competition like Rock Bottom. Not like playing Camden, Committee, Steel City, Prospects. There isn't that, bro. There isn't that in our league. You know?
No, there's not. There's the one South Jersey elite flag football team. When I looked into it, there's one team, the Ducks, that wins every game.
Wah,
They had
wah, wah,
they had
wah.
like they said they had like 7 teams and the Ducks.
That's the team where a lot of the vault guys
No,
are on.
I'm good. I don't want to play there.
Yeah.
That's the team where a lot of the vault guys are on. Jeff, the Ducks. I see them. Yeah, the Ducks. That's what they're called.
I know. I saw it. I seen
We
it.
were looking at their videos.
When
That guy was from the vault. That guy was from the vault.
Yeah.
That guy was from the vault.
And you know what?
When
and
they
they're going
dropped
into
out
flag league and dominating, bro. They're dominating that flag league.
When they dropped out,
there's no competition, bro.
Yeah.
When they dropped
that's
out,
exactly
I hit up 2 of their guys right away when they dropped out to try to pick them up, but they weren't interested. And I think they're another kind of group that, well, 3 or 4 of them. They're not going to play. They're going to play with their friends. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to play. Like I tried to get Amir, and they don't want to play unless they're playing with their boys. I think.
Yeah.
Although I don't like the ball.
His highlights on YouTube or Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, they're like
bunch of highlights, bro. They're like dominating that flag league.
because there's 7 teams and one of them forfeited the whole season.
But
So
the funny thing about it is they're not better than Rock Bottom.
they're not better than Rock Bottom.
No,
They're not better
not
than
even
Patriots. Not you know.
No,
What I
they're
mean?
better than Patriots.
You talking about the Ducks?
Yo, man, I'll tell you what, man. Kim is such a supporter, man. I appreciate Kim so much. You know, I think she's had way too many Budweisers to say that, but I mean, I do appreciate her.
I have faith in you.
No, they're not better than Steel City. They're not better than
The
they're not better
Barber.
than
I can't say if they are or not. I actually do want to go over. I do want to go over. Maybe one day we'll take a ride, Jeff. If you're free on the weekends, maybe one day we're not playing. We'll take a ride over and look at it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down.
I think it's somewhere in Sickerville. I think that's what they said on the.
Yeah, it's right up the street from you.
Near Gloucester Township College.
They play on AstroTurf, like the turf and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I'll definitely. You know, if our seasons don't mix and we don't have a game or something and they do, I'll go. I know me and Eric will go, so I'll tell you and we'll go check it out.
All right, let me know.
He actually messaged me back on Facebook and he said their next season starts in August, and that's why when we looked into it, Jeff's like, nah, I don't want to play. They only got 6 teams in the league. Like, I'm good. He said most of their teams are tournaments where they go to Atlantic City, and he's like, my team's not traveling to Atlantic City to play tournaments.
Yeah,
like,
I don't. No. I'm good.
Like,
somebody asked me to.
Go ahead, Jim.
Go ahead.
Somebody,
I think it was Ebert. Ebert said something to me on Facebook that we should. This was like before this season started. We should try to do some kind of like week during the week league. And I was just like, I'm not interested. I'm not really playing any league, but this one.
After work and
I have a job, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then have them go play.
No. He meant at night. He meant like nighttime. I guess like for people that have like 9 to 5 to play at night. So. I just don't have any. I'm good with just this league. I'm just good with this one. I played in a flag league like years ago at Bethel Mill, and I didn't like it. And I actually played in a tournament up in Bristol, like a while.
Hold up. I heard you got your MVP trophy or MVP plaque for that. Let's applaud them.
No, hold on, no, you're thinking of something else. He gave me that yesterday. That thing is nice as shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Yo, I am skinny as hell in that thing, man. That thing looks. I'm gonna change my Facebook pic to that. I look so skinny in that. But no, that was the one he gave me. Is because it was his team. It was 2003, dude. It was literally 16 years ago, dude. And it was a tournament in Fort Dix. Larry, you were in the league, weren't you, when he had tournaments in Fort Dix?
Nah, I was like 15 years old at that time.
All right. Well, he only had them like 2 years. It was only like 2 or 3 years. It was really good too. We all played out at Fort Dix, and it was like a lot of teams too. The fields were real nice. But anyway, I don't even know what team I was on. I just started quarterback, and like I played receiver for a while, and I just started quarterback. And Bill sponsored a team that was Pat Barber's team, the guy who runs Steel City. And he was like, we're bringing a lot of guys down there because it was like it was awesome. It was like a double elimination. You play like 4 or 5 games. So he's like, do you want to just be on the roster? I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And I show up there, and I wound up quarterback. And I was like, holy crap, really? But our team was so damn good, dude. Like, oh, my God, we were so good. So I didn't even have to do much. We I mean, I just got carried by like our defense and everything like that. But anyway, I won, and he gave me and somebody else the MVP. There's no way I actually got. Pat was just being cool. So, Bill, long story short, Bill had the team picture and the MVP picture in his office, and he gave them to me because he said he's like cleaning out his stuff and stuff like that. So he gave them to me yesterday. So I was like, oh, cool, that's cool. But the league I was talking about in Bristol was just something, I don't even know how I think I just did what Kim was doing. I was just like surfing the net a long time ago, and I found out about a tournament. So I brought my Patriot team up there, and we actually played pretty well, man. We lost to the championship team in like the semifinals. So, but it was far, and it was just too much. It's too much hassle. Like I'm just good with this this league. That's all I want to do.
Okay, that was nice. I just heard through the grapevine that you got your plaque.
Yeah, he gave it to me. Yeah, he gave them to me yesterday, man. They were in the bag because it was raining. I just threw them in Eric's bag, and I got home and I looked at them like, man, I'm like, these things are nice, dude. Like, yeah, we were like loaded though. We were so loaded. But dude, it was so long ago. Like barely anybody in the picture still plays now, dude. Seriously, we have like 15 guys in the picture, and like I don't know if any of them are still in the league. That's how long ago it was.
Half the guys are refs now.
yeah. Dude, our shirts are cool as shit, dude. They were like
cool.
we had T-shirts that were like camouflage, like the army, like the camouflage like that, but white, blue, and white. Oh, dude, they were nice as shit. I still have the shirt too. I retired it. I got it standing up on the wall.
He was thinking the same thing. Like, I'm going to get your jerseys, put them in a frame.
Yeah, it's in my room. I look at it all the time. I look at it and I just remember the days. Now I stink. Now I'm like, now it's like who's worse, me or the Savages quarterback? Now I don't know.
God, no,
it's bad, dude. It's bad.
You were Randy.
Yo, what I was saying, like, I just think that you're the Savages. Sorry. You're not. You're
not. You're good.
That bad,
I just think your confidence is gone, and that's why you're not.
All right.
Just wait till you see these.
I don't need Dr. Phil over here. All right, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Wait till you see these videos. You can be like, man, I was fucking Aaron Rodgers out there.
No.
What I was saying was, I would love to see the Vault, because the Vault put a pounding on us a couple times. I would love to see the Vault again. With the team that I have today. That's all.
I told you the story, Jeff. They beat us 2 years in a row in the A championship. And the first year was unbelievable. I still think about that because it came down to the last play of the game. It was like 39. It was 39-33. It was. See, that's the day, Larry. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if he did it for a reason or not, but that's what I'm talking about. How he wants the season's over with. I don't know if you remember, Larry, but it was a while ago. But we had to play the semifinals and the finals in the same day over at Fasol Park. I hated it. I don't want like two games in a row. I hated it. We played the hybrids in the semifinals and we beat them, and the Vault played Colonial and the Vault beat them, and then we got like a 20-minute break and we played the Vault in the championship too. We were winning like 21-7. We were winning the entire game. They came all the way back, took the lead, and then we had 4th and goal from like the 10-yard line. We were down 6, and I fucking threw incomplete, and then I looked over to my right, and there was a guy on our team like standing all by himself in the end zone. Nobody was even near him, but I never looked at him. So, and then the next year we played him again in the A championship, and they absolutely beat the crap out. Like it was an embarrassment. I think literally after they beat us so bad that it was 46-0, and Bill made the move up to the elite after that game. That's when they got bumped up.
They were forced up, right? Because they didn't actually ever want to declare elite.
Yeah, they didn't like playing elite, dude. But they made the elite championship one year against Rock Bottom, but I mean they lost. But I'm talking like when they first started out, and then the last game they ever played, they were in the championship against Rock Bottom, and they were getting destroyed. And that's when Tyler started like cursing at the rest and Bill, and that's how this whole thing happened. And then then now they're not playing.
Yeah,
sucks, man. I wish this team that I have today would have a chance to play against them because they punished us a couple times.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, I think it's just Tyler that's not cool with Bill. I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, I don't know if they would ever play again. I don't know if I would rule it out. I don't even know if I don't think Levis or quarterback in the flag league, Larry, is he, or you have no idea?
No, he's definitely not the quarterback in that flag league. But I don't know about any other league. I have no idea.
Yeah,
but definitely.
I mean, how many leagues are there really? I mean, I know Greg and Kyle are in some Monday night league. I know that.
That was so petty. It was whack.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, he posted videos, but it didn't look. I don't even. They're playing on like a lacrosse field or something. Like I don't even know what the hell they're playing on, dude. Just like lines and like soccer nets everywhere. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I think the field's like 40 yards long too, or something.
I know Eric was in like literally a co-ed league on Saturdays with Ralph, the quarterback for the Panthers. He had some kind of team, and Eric was in that. And he said he not now, but he said it was decent. He said it just because Eric's likes to stay in shape and run and all that and stuff. So he's like it just got him ready for the Sunday league. So I know he liked that one, but I don't know of any. I have no interest in any of them except for this one.
No, I totally agree, man. Totally agree.
Yeah, we looked into it, but he wasn't interested. Jeff Jeff's definitely got his swag back now, dude. He wasn't saying nothing now. He beats the Panthers like, yo, man, I won't play the vault. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, my God. Jeff's got his swag back for sure now. He definitely does. He's been like a little quiet and depressed the last couple of weeks. Now so he's feeling himself. He's so happy now. Like, we're back. The Braves are back now.
Yeah. But committee will be ready, man. They did look really good.
He talked so much shit about committee that they're gonna be bringing their A game. So
yeah, that was like friggin' 2 months ago though. Maybe they're over it by now. I think they only had 6 guys yesterday, Larry, because I saw Egan rushing again.
Yep, you got it, man.
Yeah, I saw Egan rushing again. So.
You think they're over it? I don't know.
I don't think they're over it because it's still the same guy.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. I'm all with it. I'm with it. My guys
are ready. It doesn't matter. Man, this guy. Look out. The old Jeff is back, dude. Look out now.
Nah, man. I just want to be competitive and just play, have a fun game, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. That's all.
What time do you play? 10.
10 o'clock. Yeah, we're supposed to lose if we lose. So I'm not. I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Let's get it. That's all. Let's get it. Larry, since you're the Vegas guy, so are we favored or are they favored? What would you pick?
The lines don't come out till Thursday or Friday, Jeff. Come on, let the guy do his studying for these lines.
No, dude. I mean, I'm just info.
Just thinking about it right off the bat, I mean, I think it's got to be an even game. Even.
Yeah, I would say close to that too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but somebody's got to stand on that favorite side. So maybe you got it. I don't know, because committee's been horrible lately, though, right?
Yeah.
Damn, he said horrible.
I mean,
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you didn't say that, but you didn't say that, but you just hit the laugh button. I'm gonna tell committee that. All right, you just hit the laugh button, dude.
It seems like ever since committee played the prospects, bro, it's just been downhill. Every week they've been going down.
After they beat Camden, though, what, two or three games ago or something like that? 2 or 3 games ago, I think, something like that. That was a good win. Who knows?
Maybe
I mean, you just don't know. Yeah, it'd be good if they come out this week and they have their whole team. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it, Jeff? Oh, I don't care, man. They can get some. Bring them out. Bring them out, man. Yeah, bring them out. And then we'll put the vault right after that. Bring them out, man.
Yeah, then we want the vault.
Yeah, I hated that, playing 2 games in a row. Oh God, I hated it. I was so pissed. I hated it.
Listen, man.
Actually, dude, that's actually funny. Actually, that's real funny that I'm thinking about that, because when we played the vault that year, committee beat Rock Bottom in the Elite Championship right on the other field. They did.
Really?
Oh my God, committee. Yeah. But Ralph, Tyree was playing receiver and Ralph was quarterbacking. But it was a complete shootout. It was like 39. I think the Rock Bottom scored like at the end of the last play of the game and went for 2 for the win and didn't get it. I in like a total shootout, like 39-38 or something like that. Yeah, they were the elite champ that year. Dude, committee beat us that year 62-0. How do you lose a game? How do you lose a game 62-0? Like how? How is that possible? They beat us 62-0. Oh, dude, they were incredible. Dude, they were so good back then. They had, oh my God, yeah. They're one dude's gone. He doesn't play at all. Oh yeah, they were really really good.
They had money and
they had Money, Hayes, and Cato, who. That's his nickname. I don't really know his name, but he played for them and then he left and played on Steel City. I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3 years. He was real good on D, and they had another dude real good on D named Neil, who was really good on D. Their defense was just, oh my God, it was unbelievable. But now, literally all 4 of them are gone. Like none.
Larry, what did you say about committee?
who'd you bring on the line? Who'd you bring on?
No, I didn't bring nobody on. Nobody's on. I want you to say it again.
What I said was committee has been horrible as of late.
No. I see what you're doing here, Jeff. You're not fooling me. You're trying to get Larry to talk shit on him, so you can say, "Oh, well, Larry was talking shit on you, not me." You're trying to get the spotlight off of you, dude.
Nah, there is no spotlight on me, man. Yeah. It is what it is. We'll see what happens.
But how is not losing 31-0 to Rock Bottom not horrible? That's horrible. Is that not horrible?
Yeah, it's pretty big. I agree with you. But Rock Bottom is on another level, though, man. They're playing
Rock Bottom's on another level, and I mean, dude, if Egan's pitching a shutout, that you know, I mean, I'm not making excuses for me. I'm honestly not, but you know that has something to do with the weather, because there's no way he's getting shut out by anybody, dude. Like, there's just no way. You're like, 31-0's big.
Doesn't make any sense. You know?
Yeah, we keep saying it. Rock Bottom's just on another level. Number one, you know what I mean? They're just on another level. But the 3 shutouts in the league, the weather had a lot to do with the bad play. It did. I'm not just saying that. It really did. But I mean, yeah, 31-0 is bad. I mean, I'll give you that. But that's gonna be a close game, man. Like, you don't think you're gonna just waltz that game, Jeff? Because that's not gonna happen.
I don't think that, bro. Not at all.
They're gonna score. They're gonna score.
No one said they're not, man. I didn't, bro. I've never played committee ever.
All right, relax. I'm just saying they're gonna score in that game.
But since
I think they're gonna be bringing everybody that they have on their roster. Their injured reserve.
They won't have. They won't have.
Yeah.
They might fuck around
money or hate. Yeah, I hope that they could. I mean, they only had 6 last week. I mean, hopefully they don't. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, just thinking about it, like, listen.
Hopefully they
committee, like, all right. This is the honest to God truth. Since, the Braves have actually had a quarterback.
Since you've had Scott, yeah.
Every elite team we've played.
It was only Rock Bottom and
only elite team we've lost to was Steel City. We beat last year, even including the past 2 seasons. The only elite team we lost to was Steel City. We beat the Prospects twice. We beat Rock Bottom. We beat who else? That other elite team that we played.
That's it. It's Rock Bottom, still Camden.
I know. You
never played Camden.
No.
And then this is your first time playing committee.
All right, yeah. So I'm not scared of them. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying she's scared of them. I'm just I'm just saying it's
Oh my God.
But they're
Wait. You trying to say we're chicken?
No, I'm not saying you're chicken.
Oh.
I'm saying they're gonna be chicken. Come on, play you on Sunday.
Oh yeah. Now you're really trying to gas them all like, you hear this? You say you're chicken? No, stop.
I'm only kidding.
So we go out there and get our asses kicked.
Somebody's beating you up in the parking lot.
Hopefully, if they win, hopefully Val comes on the radio show the next day. That's all I know.
He came on once and he hasn't come back on since. He came on one time talking shit about it. How they were gonna beat the Braves.
He's heard another show because I walked up with him on the field 2 weeks ago, And he's like, yeah, he was saying something about it. He's like, I heard you going off on Jeff or something like that. So maybe he heard, or Larry, I can't remember what he said, but
a
he's
lot
at
of
least
people
heard.
listen. Because Tyrese listens. A lot of people listen, but they don't call in.
You call him Tyrese. You can just call him Tyrese, dude.
Tyrese. It's Tyrese.
Maybe.
No, the refs called him Tyrese. The refs called him Tyrone yesterday.
That
was really good. I'm like, his name's Tyree, man. Like,
yeah.
Listen, I'm not afraid of them. But Jim, enough about me. All right, enough about me. What about you? Who was he playing again?
Randy.
Oh, never mind.
It's gonna be Randy out there or Lou.
You know what? That wasn't the closest game.
He said, "Never mind." Yeah, we're leaving for a plane. We're leaving for our team's leaving for London on Thursday, so we can get down there for that game. And unfortunately, they didn't sell enough tickets for that game, so it's a blackout. It's not televised.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be on the softball field. Across the street.
Yeah. He's gonna tell us to play in the woods behind the basketball court. That's what we're playing.
No, man,
Colonial yet?
Who?
The
What's
Patriots? I thought the Patriots already played Colonial this season.
No.
You didn't?
No. You guys have to win that game.
We have. It's like Larry too. It's like Larry said. We have 2 wins. One was against the five guys. The other one was against the Braves. That's our 2 wins this year.
You don't want Randy, getting his Rocky on while he's getting ready to come play you guys.
Yeah.
2 wins.
We're playing
because
Patriots.
I'm not counting. We're 2-5. I'm not counting that. He gives everybody a win for the bye. We have 2 wins, not 3.
Damn.
Oh, I got it.
All right. I mean, shit. Well,
Larry,
what's your record, Larry?
5-4.
They're same as you. 5-4.
Yeah, but all your games, like Larry, you lost to Camden by a touchdown, right? You lost to Rock Bottom by a touchdown. You forfeited against Steel. Yeah, you lost 3 games by a touchdown and then forfeited once, right?
Lost to the Braves.
You got manhandled by the Braves.
No, he lost by a touchdown to you guys. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought it was by a touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown. He did.
Yeah, so every game
Yeah.
Yeah, so all their games have been super tight, and then the forfeit game. So I guess they'll, barring something crazy, I guess Larry, you'll run into Rock Bottom in the semifinals, I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be the prospects versus committee in the first round, and then whoever.
Yeah. Well,
second.
prospects should be favored in that game.
The prospects can beat any of those teams.
I agree.
I agree too.
That's what I said. I said any one of those. That's why Jeff's like, oh, I'm taking prospects in the upset over Steel City. It's like, dude, it's not an upset. Like, if any elite team beats another elite team, that's not an upset in my opinion, unless it's committee. And it's simply because they don't have their whole team. So I think any one of those. I said that like 2 or 3 shows ago. Any one of those 4 elite teams, I think, could win the championship. Any one of them.
Oh man, Rock Bottom is playing so good right now. I don't know.
Isn't that Larry? Isn't that what you said was your kryptonite? Was it Rock Bottom or?
No, Steel City.
No, Steel City.
Steel City.
Yeah.
But Rock Bottom's playing so good right now. Even in the rain, he put up 31 points. Nobody else put up anything. Like it's like nothing to them.
The way, if it was right now in the second round of the playoffs, well, the prospects would play committee round 1, and they would play Camden round 2 because it'd be 2 versus 3.
No. Try again. Kim, try again. It's not good. Go ahead.
Or is it first versus 4th?
Correct. First versus 4.
Prospect.
Correct.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Correct.
So if they're lucky enough to get past committee, they would end up playing Rock Bottom in the second round, no matter what.
And then Steel City and Camden, like those are 2 great games right there.
And it'd be Steel City versus Camden, and then so forth.
The winner of that would go on to the championship.
But I don't know, man.
And then in the second round of the A, it'll be Price, us, GC Irish, and Reflection will be the top 4 in the second round of the A.
Get the hell out of here, man. Say that
I-
again.
It took him a little while to figure it out. It was like silence. It was like nothing.
I thought you were going to say GCR's, Colonial Diner, the Patriots, and Price Electric were going to be in there.
No.
You said who? Price? Who else? I mean,
I just named 4 teams without you in it, Jeff. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Reflection, Price.
You know what? Price Electric is still going to possibly be dangerous, you know?
They usually
Dude,
are
you
in the playoffs.
Of course they are, dude. I mean, I don't want to pick them to win a championship, though, because they're probably playing us in the first round. But, yeah, I'm without a doubt, dude. And then if they play you, Jeff, when they beat you, I'm all over that radio show the next day, man.
No.
I said it's going to be a rematch.
Jim, all I do is root for you, and all you do is root against me, man. Damn, bro. Really?
No. You were killing me when I said Price was really good. You pulled your Stephen A. Smith out. That's blasphemy. That's why you were nuts, dude. so
I am appalled. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a rematch.
You have the old mitigated gall or whatever the fuck Stephen A.
Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah, he does.
Fucking asshole. I hate Stephen A. Smith.
Me too. I don't like him at all either.
I like Shannon Sharp though. But anyway.
Yeah, I like Shannon Sharp. Yeah, I like Max Kellerman.
Listen.
I like Young Slim better than all of them, though.
Well, that. Yes, sir.
And Kim, you got to throw Kim in there too, and Kim.
That's right. You guys know. So there's no Young Slim without Kim.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
A half a clap.
Listen, I just can't wait till these playoffs start, man. I'm kind of excited about it, you know. Like I just can't wait to see what happens. Because everything everybody thinks is going to happen never happens.
Never does, and it's a different.
Yeah, there's always upsets, man. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, there's still 2 weeks left, so some stuff could change. You know what I mean for playoffs. So it looks like the league's kind of set, I guess, because those 5 teams. But I guess something could change maybe in ours. I guess.
Yeah.
I hope. That's like, go ahead. What did you say?
No, I know what you're saying. You said you're hoping to play Colonial instead of GCRs.
Yeah, kinda. But if we have to play GCRs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because even if
they're good. Don't get me wrong, but I think they will struggle to score against your defense. Is my opinion.
Oh, I know that.
The only thing I worry about is that you guys are gonna play them twice. 2 weeks in a row. That's the only thing I worry about.
That's cool.
Well, dude, I personally, I mean, I know this isn't the NFL or anything like that, so it probably doesn't matter that much. But if you guys have everything locked up, meaning if you guys are locked into the 2 seed and you can't go any higher or any lower, I wouldn't really show them much. If you're definitely going to play them in the playoffs the very next week. I mean, you can't really tell Scott because he doesn't like to listen, but I wouldn't show them that much. You know what I mean? Like just like like just mess around. You know?
Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll throw the game if you have to. Just play around.
It's not even like throwing a game. Just like I don't know. Just like don't do your normal stuff on defense. Don't do your normal stuff on offense. You know what I mean? Just like just do shit you're not gonna do the next week. You know what I mean? But It's like, I don't know, but it's not the NFL. It's not like they're going to game plan and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's, I wouldn't show them everything.
Yeah.
They do be game planning.
I'm sure my man from the Panthers, Ralph, I'm sure Ralph expected something and they didn't get it.
I think teams definitely do try to. And see, the funny, forget it. Yeah, no, teams do try to, you do try to game plan a little bit.
Yeah. Larry, do you guys game plan or nah?
Nah, not necessarily, to be honest.
But teams definitely. Teams definitely make in-game.
Game plan is whether you're gonna do man, cover 2, do zone, run 1, run 2. Like it's the defense.
Yeah, teams definitely do that. Yeah, teams without question do that. There's no doubt. I mean, most teams are going to rush to every game, but. There are other perfect example. Jeff, didn't you tell your guys to play man-to-man this week? Like you don't do that all the time. That's
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been telling his team to play man-to-man. They didn't want to, so all of a sudden they played man-to-man and it made a difference.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much.
He's been telling
Well,
them since he played the Patriots to play man-to-man.
Yeah, I wanted to play man-to-man against you.
Yeah, because you knew they were going to do cover two.
And they just kept doing the same stupid shit. So.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't play man against us. That's right. Yeah, they didn't. You know when they played man on the honestly on the extra point. They played man against us.
That was it. That is not enough. That's not enough. You know, we played man to man completely every play against the Panthers.
The whole game, this game. Yeah.
And it showed. So, but anyway, not tooting any horns, but you know, played a good. We played a good game. We played a good game. Next week we might go out there and get our asses whooped. So you know. We'll see.
Yeah. Real quick, I have to throw this in there real quick. You did not talk to Maurice at all the entire week?
No, not at all.
All right. That's all I'll say. All right.
No, because I really thought he would have. I thought either Jeff would have reached out to Maurice or Maurice would have reached out to Jeff. I really thought it would have blown over by now. Maybe he would have sat out a game, but I really thought one of them would have reached out to the other by now, and I'm shocked that.
Yeah, me too. I know how much Reese loves to play. I thought so too, but I mean, you know, whatever. I was just curious. You know, whatever.
I think they're both a little hurt, a little upset, a little disappointed. I think Maurice is stubborn, Jeff is stubborn, and you know, and like you said, it comes to the point when the quarterback says it's either me or him. We can always get another receiver, but it's not easy to get a good quarterback.
Yeah, Larry, did you I'm not getting. I don't want to get into prospects business, but did you? When you said I heard you earlier, you said you laid into your team. Did guys at least give you excuses why they weren't there? Did they just not answer you?
Well, no, it was in a group text to everybody, so I didn't really need an excuse from anybody.
All right, I gotcha.
Nobody said, "Hey, I was here." No.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, like our guy. At least he finally, like, usually, he's missed like 3 or 4 games, and he'll text me like literally like 10 o'clock. It's like I won't say it to you after the game. He at least hit me up pretty early in the morning and told me he wasn't going to be there. So I was like, all right.
But that's crazy. 3 people just like no call, no show, basically.
Yeah. Well, the weather and the weather had something to do with it too, man. People, you know, some people don't want to get up and play that bullshit.
It's football, dude. It's football.
I agree. But dude, look at GC Irish against Steel City when it rained. Remember they called the commissioner and said the games are going to be canceled, right? And he's like, no, like some teams don't want to play in that shit, you know.
I get it. I mean, everybody's getting older. It's not easy to get out there and play, but
it wasn't fun, man. Believe me, it wasn't fun at all. But I mean, it is football. You got to play in that sometimes. I hear you.
It's football, man. I don't call that football weather, but it's a part of the game.
The NFL plays in it.
Yeah, so
he needs to. Well, I struggle real bad in the rain, so I'm going to tell Bill to ask me if he can build a dome, so we can just play hard games in the dome.
So you can borrow the referee, borrow the referee stuff, and start having the field. His playpen.
His playpen.
Hell, you came home like, oh my God, this guy had a playpen out there.
Yeah,
it was like
that was funny. I'll tell you what, he was the driest person on the field, though. I'll give that.
Yeah. Throwing flags from the freaking tent.
Yeah, he was definitely dry.
As I said, I'm gonna ask him where he got it from. He was in a playpen.
Yeah, I kind of want one. That was kind of cool. It's kind of cool. He had to get it from Dollar World or some shit.
All right, guys. I'm gonna lay down.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for calling.
See y'all Sunday.
See you Sunday, man. Yo, Larry.
I'll see you.
Jim, come on. Go see the Wizard and get some confidence or something, bro.
No, all right, yeah.
Confidence back.
Come on, Jim.
It's a new season now. Now I'm going to take it out in Colonial Diner. Look out.
Get your Rocky on.
I'm going to wake up that morning and I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm going to say, we're playing Colonial. You can do it, Jim. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
We're playing Colonial.
Yeah, let's do it.
I got Colonial today.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna look in the mirror and say, "Come on, committee, you can beat the Braves. Let's go, committee."
No, man, it's even or they're favored. I don't know.
No, actually, you guys have a better record than committee.
Do we?
Yeah. Jeff doesn't want to be favored.
No, I don't want to be favored.
I know.
I don't even call it a coin. Like, I don't even call it a coin flip. Like, I want them to win everything. And, that's all.
The committee's 4 and 5. You guys are 5 and 4.
Okay, so we're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. So I get to win. I get to call the coin toss. Yes, applaud me.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that how that works?
Is that how it works?
Yeah. Whoever has the better record gets to call the coin.
Oh, see, I never knew that.
No wonder why we never call a coin toss this year.
Well, you don't get to call it this week.
Yeah.
Yo,
well,
they're both the same except for Jim's got a tie.
Yeah, no, hold on. We'll have the better record because they're 3 and 6 and we're 3, 5 and 1. Oh yeah, we're calling the coin toss.
Oh yeah, applaud them.
Yeah.
Rocky, Randy's gonna be out there rocking it up.
Yeah, Randy's gonna come out there and quarterback against them.
Yeah, he is. He'll show up this week.
His wife's gonna be like, "Hey, where you going?" He's like, "Hey, I'm going against my old cornhole partner."
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Randy quarterbacks and beats us, I will not be on the show the next day. We can write that down right now, dude. because he will be first in line to call, dude, and it's just ripping me. So there's no way.
The day after he beat the Braves is the only time he ever called in.
I know.
20 for 20 on fucking Houston.
Yeah, I told my boy, I said, "Where you going?" He said, "We're playing the Braves."
Yeah, he'll be all over that show if they beat us. So.
You better not lose this game, bro. He is not gonna let it go. He's not.
Not gonna lose.
I don't even know if he'll be there, number 1 or number 2, if he'll even quarterback, because Lou's been there the last 2 weeks. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'll post these pics on YouTube, and you're gonna get your confidence back. You out there.
Yeah, their videos. You mean? Their videos or pics? Oh,
no,
good.
they're videos.
Cool, yeah.
They're videos.
She has old steel pics of Jim back in the day running around.
From 2016.
Nice. Yeah, I got to relive my glory days now. I got nothing left in the tank anymore. I bet you I'm not even the same cornhole player anymore either. It's going downhill from here. Yeah. Dude, I went to AC. Dude, I told Eric, I'm like, I can't even drink anymore, man. I went to AC Saturday, like early, and I was gonna pull like a whole all-nighter, like I wore my jeans and everything. And I was drinking early, and then it was like, just when it started to get good at like 9 o'clock, I'm sitting there and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I just want to go to bed so bad. And I just drove home, dude. I left.
Put a flag in him. He's done.
I told Eric, I'm like, I can't even drink anymore, man. Like, it's just old age just blows. It's horrible.
Start yawning.
Yeah, like there's girls everywhere, and I'm just like, oh my God, ooh, girls, they have cooties. Let me get out of here. So I got to get out of there, man.
You're that guy that's laying on the bar.
Passed out on the bed.
That's funny you said that. Me and Eric went to we go to Bally's because there's a bar there, and you know how there's like tons of poker tables and all, but sometimes no one's on them, like they're just empty.
Yeah.
You know, I sat in one of the chairs and passed out on the table, and the security guard came up to Eric and was like, "You and your buddy have to leave. We can't have him like that."
It's just ridiculous.
You got kicked out of there, dude. And then Eric said we got into the elevator, and he said I just laid down and tried to go to sleep in the elevator, dude. That's how drunk I was, man.
Poor Eric.
Crazy. Yeah,
you got your picture of security, like constant sleeper. Don't let him in the club because your picture has a security booth.
That was just one time. I don't get that crazy, but I don't get that. What was what?
What were you drinking that night?
Dude, I probably was just pounding beers, dude. Like it was probably like a good 3 years ago. I could drink so easy back then. Now I can't hang anymore. I don't know. I was probably just pounding beers all night. I don't even remember. I told you, we got some good stories, man. Me and Scott, dude. Whew, look out. We're going to Wild Memorial Day weekend. That's going to be but we might not even come back for the next week's games. Look out. We might just stay down there all week. We might just stay down there all week long.
We'll have to go looking at the empty tables at Bailey's and try to find you guys.
Yeah, no, we're going to Wildwood. That was AC that time. We're going to. My aunts have a place in Wildwood, so we're going down to Wildwood. So.
Which means you'll be passed out on the bench on the boardwalk.
Yeah, I'll be passed out on the beach somewhere, dude. I don't even know where the hell I am.
You're gonna come back looking like a lobster, burn up.
Yeah, that's my weekend where I try to persuade Scott to just jump on another team. That's my whole philosophy that weekend. I love it because Jeff just fake laughs because he's real mad. He thinks I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Why, man?
We ain't got nothing to say. It's just
whatever,
I'm gonna tell Scott. I'm telling Scott I'm gonna retire and he should take over the Patriots and he's gonna do it. And so you're out of luck.
Scott wants to lose.
Oh, that's mean, dude. That's mean. But we still have Eric, and he likes Eric.
Yeah, that's his guy. I love Eric too, man. Eric's like probably the sweetest guy I ever met in my life, man.
Yeah, Eric had a real good game yesterday too. Like he had a lot of catches, but like I said, they were just everything I threw was all dink and dunk. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna.
It's the only way to play in the rain. All right, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you guys for calling in, man.
See y'all Sunday.
I'll see everybody out there Sunday.
All right, man.
All right, guys. All right.
All right, Jim. Thank you guys.
See you guys
once
later.
again.
See you, Jeff. See you, Kim.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hey, pull up this thing again. Did you turn it off? Is it off?
No.
Hold on, let me see. What's that? Oh, no, there we go. Hold on. Out of there. We here. We're not gonna get fined for this one.
We here. Doing whatever we want, and you know it ain't a front, bitch, we here.
Doing whatever we want, and you know it ain't a front.
Pushing niggas so careers to the rear. Yeah, we here. Ain't a rapper that we fear. We've been doing this for years. Yeah, we here. Cartel, we around the street of proof. Stand down, you can't compare. Doing whatever we want, and you know it ain't a front. Yeah, we here.
I wouldn't get in trouble for using that Rocky theme.
We shouldn't.
Pushing niggas so careers to the rear. Yeah,
Fucking Sylvester Stallone's gonna own our fucking video.
We used it before. They get copyright. That's how we used it before. I almost deleted it too.
What?
Rocky.
Right. I ain't in the streets, I'm in the grindhouse. You know I'm no good, moving Amy Winehouse. When I was young, I was barely in my mom's house. I was with Cheeto with that shit bringing flies out. They told Omaji, I'ma make these niggas sorry. My 34, I could send those shit full of Barkley. See different taking shots. Tabakari, lot of Mari, I'm not the one, try Mari. Barber bar this shit, niggas is fighting it, they liking it. Punches and all, niggas is biting it. You know what's good, I'm writing it, your chick liking it. Bring it to the studio, beat it down, I'm hiking it. Niggas fake rap, but still in styles a lot. Niggas light in they bars on 1,000 watts, right? If it's shit gon' feed the family, I'm cold killing. Paralyzed to these rappers having no feeling. We here. Doing whatever we want, and you know it ain't a front, bitch, we here. Without a care, pushing niggas so careers to the rear, yeah, we here. Ain't a rapper that we fear, we've been doing this for years, yeah, we here. Cartel, we around the street of proof. Stand down, you can't compare.
Bang, bang, here we go. Banging in your stereo. Touch money, niggas back. You hear it everywhere you go. Back. The sex, Philly, you want it, I said, here we go. Rappers spitting bullshit. We gon' keep it gritty, though. Really, though. I be riding around in something pretty, though. With a pretty hoe that look like something out of video. She know I'm the man in my hood that make the city so.